You are
Alrighty.
live.
Hello, everyone, and welcome. We are back for yet another week of D&D. Once again, for anybody who missed the first stream, this is a Star Wars 5e campaign that we're playing. It's very similar to D&D 5e, but it's all Star Wars. There should probably be links somewhere located to find those rules if you're ever interested in playing that, and we'll get all our socials in there too. Without further ado, we're going to go ahead and get started. And when last we left our heroes, the band of criminals known as the Greater Crate Dragons had just completed their biggest score yet. Having infiltrated a New Republic training facility to obtain a set of experimental weapon blueprints, our heroes returned to their buyer to collect their reward. Upon leaving the weaponsmith shop, they bumped into a patrol of security droids that were in pursuit. After handedly defeating the droids, our heroes were greeted by a familiar face who invited them to the lair of Donzo the Hutt, the local representative for the Hutt cartel. After brief negotiations with the crime lord, the Greater Crate Dragons made an uneasy alliance and reluctantly agreed to participate in an upcoming job, the details of which were vague at best. Will the heroes continue to evade the law and order of Coruscant? Will this job be the one to ingratiate them to the upper echelons of organized crime? Find out right now. Okay, so I believe we ended with the option to long rest. I don't know if we ever decided if you guys wanted to rest here or not.
Definitely. We are
Oh,
definitely hurting on them force points for sure.
It was when everything was said and done, I believe we were still about midday, so it is after the long rest will be maybe 7 or 8 o'clock at night. If everybody wants to take this opportunity to go ahead and heal up and restore their spell slots, now would be the time to do so.
Okay, yep, all healed up. Got
At
force
the
points
end of our
done.
long rest, I will do my usual, the extended duration battle meditation,
Okay.
battle precognition, and
Same thing
my
goes for
force
me.
concealment.
Okay. Mage armor and concealment is kind of like magic aura, the one that's concealing your force sensitivity
Yeah,
and alignment.
I'll post both in the chat.
Very good. You said you're casting mage armor as well, Connor? Or battle
Yes, battle precog.
Very good.
That's how I maintain my currently still somewhat squishy AC of 16.
16's chainmail. Come on now. Okay. Is there anything in as you guys were hanging around? Was there anything you wanted to do, or anyone you wanted to talk to in particular? I imagine you guys probably just.
I'm just
think-
drinking.
Yeah, I think we got the major interactions we needed to do and wanted to do out of the way. I know I did.
All right. So the protocol droid that was translating for you earlier, he walks up and he's like, "Master Donzo has requested your presence." And then he, without waiting for a reply, he immediately turns around and starts heading back up to his spot next to Donzo.
I look at Brax and I'm like, is he talking to me or is he talking to you?
He was talking to all of us.
Oh. Alright, well, I'm a little sloshed right now, so, whatever.
I'll just pick Garm up by his
Yeah.
cloak and
Very-
just carry him with me by the scruff of his neck.
Valid.
Hold on, I got this.
Oh, you got this? That massive strength set. There you go. Oh, hey, be easy. This is fine garment.
Oh, plop you on the ground there a little too hard. on accident.
Ah, you got it.
Oh.
The hut looks at directly at Garm and begins speaking to him in Huttese. Agabaguchi, Awinapampa, Atinga Nachuchu. And the protocol droid immediately begins translating, and he says, Master Garm, Donzo has arranged a meeting with a potential new business partner on Kanto Bike and is in need of someone to accompany his representative. You can make them, he says you are able to make them fully aware of the Greater Crate Dragon's presence in Coruscant, as well as their alliance with the Hutt cartel. If you make a good impression, he says he's ready to cut you in on a slice of the business. Choose your strongest bodyguard to accompany you. Unfortunately, there is business that needs to be attended to here, so you can only take one person.
I kind of just like, I sit there and I think about the opportunity, and I'm trying to make sense of it through the fog of just like spice and like alcohol that I just consumed. And I'm thinking if I'm in the right headspace to make a responsible decision, having a small anxiety attack, and then I'll just be like, I look up at Cracks and I'm like, have you ever been to Cantopite? There's a lot of cards to be played there.
Oh, and I like look at the card table.
Yeah, except people get real mad there, but that's what you're for, right? We'll figure this out. Yeah, I'll take the Wookiee.
Very well. There should be a speeder waiting for you outside. They will take you to your transport, which leaves post-haste.
There's gonna be a chauffeur, right? Like, I'm not in the mental state for driving myself anywhere.
Oh, of course. Master Donzo has taken care of all necessary accommodations. You will not need to be piloted.
All right, Big D. I'll see you around then, buddy.
He's got like a big like goblet that he's been drinking some kind of like green sludge, and he kind of like raises his glass a little bit and sips it as bidding you farewell.
Well, I kind of turn to the rest of the group and I'm like, I don't think this should take long, but this is what I've been waiting for. So, and I get to go home. I mean, so I don't know if you guys knew it, but I'm from Cantonia, so this is a huge deal for me. Maybe Silani's there. Maybe I can try and fix things with her.
May the force be with you both.
Thanks.
Oh.
I'm gonna miss you guys.
We'll see each other again someday.
I kind of walk over to Cairo and I'm like, sorry I pissed you off. You're like one of the best shots I've ever seen.
You know, I let it get the better of me. You know, it's also on me at the same time. I'm gonna miss you, but I think after we broke you out of that prison, we can consider my debt cleared with you.
I'll shake his hand.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab his. I'm gonna do the
Spartan handshake. Like,
yeah. Yeah.
Nice.
And I'm just gonna be like, you should keep the dent. It looks good on you.
I kind of just like ignore that entirely.
I'll like just be like.
I have to tell him I'm gonna be sending you the bill for that.
Oh, you can send it to Cracks. That's not my problem. Oh, you ready, buddy?
I guess I'll go up to Fulgore real quick and
Aw.
like, well, I'm gonna go ahead and hand him my vibro mace, whip it off my side. Giant vibro mace, a little too big for him. Oh.
I go to take it and like just go to the floor. I'm struggling to hold it up. Thanks, buddy. I'll miss you too.
It still has blood on it.
Brain matter and skull
Somebody's hair.
Can we just get a montage of like sad, sappy music and like crack, like goodbye to Crack, and like him just bashing people's faces in.
Right, just
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
And then I'll go ahead and go to Karo, and then I'm gonna give him a slightly way too tight hug. That's just enough to make him a little too uncomfortable and painful.
Easy now, buddy. It's all good.
I'll go ahead and hand you my disruptor shiv. It's a small knife that's really good at, well, for lack of better terms, screwing over force users and some tech users.
People who are concentrating very hard.
Yeah, exactly. People who are trying to hold on to spells and stuff, it helps screw them over.
I can't take it in my hands, and I'm like, hey, thanks, man. You know, you've really helped me out a lot. If you ever need anything, just, you know, I'm a call away. You're always welcomed around me, and of course my clan. And I kind of like, obviously you can't see me, like, shed a tear, but I like turn my head to the side.
Sheds manly tear.
There's just some
Hey,
dust in here.
Hey, Fulgoy,
What's up?
you still got that? You still got my Shota saber?
No, I gave you that back already.
Ah, well, shit. Check your
Man.
check your waist.
I check it, and
It's clipped to your belt. I put it there. I slight hand checked on you.
oh shit.
Fancy.
Well, thanks, man.
Yeah, you can hold on to that. Seeing Sirlonian, kind of made me realize that's not my thing.
Well,
Made me realize that I'm good at other things, and I don't need to be like myself to be the man I'm gonna be.
it's good for you, man. This will help disguise myself when I'm trying not to show off the red color.
No, we gotta do something about the red skin too, man. You know,
Well-
when you're matching the saber, it's a statement.
It's true. And I'll stick my hand out for a handshake.
I shake his hand.
We'll
And
see
I
each
pull
other
him.
again.
I pull you in for a hug, and you can just smell me. I just smell like a bar. And
Go get yourself
I-
cleaned up, buddy.
and I go over to Dozak, and I was like, I know we haven't known each other a long time, but you know, you helped my sister out, and I'm not gonna forget that. So I appreciate it.
I know you won't forget it. Well, like I said earlier, we'll be sure to meet again someday. Who knows? Maybe you'll come back and find out that I've got a penchant for gambling in the future.
Hey,
Who knows?
I'll be ready to take your money.
Well, I'm gonna go to Dozak and I'm pull out the electro hammer from earlier, and which is weights probably too big for him to use as well. And I'm gonna hand it to him because in my head, Electro is light and he uses lightsabers, and that's as far as the math goes.
It seems to run on some sort of electricity.
Not at all.
Exactly.
I'll be sure to put it to good use, buddy.
And then, like, as I'm walking away, you look at me and you're just like, bro, where was he holding those weapons? Because I'm still just like armed with like an arccaster and a bowcaster, a slug pistol.
Ever space, yo.
It's a walking armory.
Strapped with ammo all up and down, like.
Can't even tell he has fur. He has so many weapons on him.
Or the fur's so long it like grows over the weapons, so
Yeah.
you can't see the melee
Oh
weapons.
my God.
All of my weapons have the hidden property where they're not being used.
All right. If everyone's done with their tearful farewells, your chariot awaits.
I lean on cracks because I can't walk straight.
I'm just gonna pick him up and throw him over my shoulder.
Ah,
I just carry him out.
No, not fireman's carry. Just over the shoulder. Just.
Kind of like you would like a bag of cement or something, or dog food.
I'm going to throw him over my shoulder like a continental soldier.
oh, man.
All Alrighty, so they make their exit, and we all tearfully say goodbye to those characters. So Donzo was trying to kind of he was there, but he was trying not to interrupt, and he begins to speak again, and he says, "Jaganu dudu abinga winga," and the droid translates once again and says, "As for the rest of you, your mission lies on level 1315. My contact will meet, or Master Donzo's contact will meet you there to give you the rest of the details."
Very well. Thank you for your time, Master Donzo.
And he once again kind of gives you a little cheers with his cup, and takes another little sip out of it. He wipes the green. It's more viscous than like liquid, but like not quite as solid. It's almost like he's drinking like pudding
Liquid
or jello
Jell-O.
or something. Yeah.
Is it like Nickelodeon slime?
Yeah. Yeah. There's like little chunks of like red stuff floating around.
How
in it.
big is the cup he's drinking out of? Is it like a bucket? Is it like a KFC bucket that he's just using as a cup? Like,
Just about, yeah. For as big as he is, yeah, it would be like a KFC bucket to you guys, but it's like a goblet. And alrighty, and whenever you guys are ready, you're welcome to head that way. He does not prepare a ride for you, however.
Dozak's gonna look over at Fulgor.
Didn't we
and
drive
Kara
here?
and say- Yeah, we did drive here.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
just tell him, well, we've got our mission. I said we hop to it.
Yeah.
Let's get out of here.
And then the
Did anyone get the keys off of Garm for that speeder, by the way? Walking off knowing none of us grabbed those damn keys.
I have my own car. It's not my problem.
I'll say I slay handed them into Fulgor's pocket along with the saber.
Ooh, why don't you go ahead and roll that check for me? Let's see if you did.
All right, they're on the club floor somewhere.
I'll give you the
since we're
first one
done.
because it was
Alright.
cool, but this one I think actually matters.
Does that mean I should roll to catch it?
I don't think you have to.
You roll against your passive perception,
Which is 13.
You know what? Garm was so drunk he left the keys in the speeder.
There we go. That's better.
So wait, what did he put in my pocket?
It's like a receipt from the droid. It's a receipt for my drinks.
a half
A
drinking.
handful of cigarette butts and an empty pack.
All right,
I don't
Karo.
know.
Do you want the speeder? You want the bike? Or you want the car?
So, I step outside. I guess we step outside, and I'm like, I'm more than certain he would have wanted me to have this, and so I immediately jump on top of it, and I'm like, this is good. This is good for us, Fulgor and Dozak. I'll take this, and I'll follow behind you guys, cause that's 2 seats, and I mean, why are you gonna ride? Are you gonna ride saddle? You don't have to, and unless you want to, Dozak. I'm not like, if you want to ride behind me, it's cool. I'm not that guy, so it's your call, but. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna hold on to the speeder if y'all are cool with that. I mean, it's like ours, but I keep the keys, kind of thing.
I've already
You
got
know what
my own ride, so.
I'll
you
hop
gonna
in the
go to
passenger seat.
What's happening?
I'll hop in the passenger seat.
Fair, that's all I need to hear, and then immediately I just dart off, even though I said I'd follow him.
So you guys make your way to the level 1315. Thankfully, having your own speeders now means you don't really have to deal with the public transit quite as much. So it's a little bit easier to get around security checkpoints. So you're able to make your way up there fairly easily. You do have to find a lift because as we all know, speeder bikes can only hover so far off the ground. They can't go straight vertical.
Is mine able to go straight vertical?
It sure is. It's an iron
Nice.
speeder. Yeah. But you guys, or Karo, you're able to find like a lift that's able to take you up, and from there, we're gonna head over to Baboon, and give you a minute to get readjusted. We're on the top right corner of this map.
Lord,
Oh. Papa boy.
big space, boy.
So as you guys are cruising into level 1315, it's pretty deserted. The streets are pretty desolate. There's a lot of just wreckage and debris. It seems like almost like this is like a war zone. Like it's just there's not much signs of life around here. Any lights that you see are either flickering or are sparsely, few and far between. But you were given coordinates to where to meet the contact, and as you're pulling up on there's a large rectangular shaped building, and you see two familiar faces kind of hanging around. There's a this building on the right here is like it's like a apartment complex, basically residential, and you see two familiar faces hanging around the location you were instructed to head to.
Okay. I'll hop out of the speeder and walk over and say, "Well, ain't y'all a sight for sore eyes?"
Real quick, John and Kyle, don't forget to change your names on Roll20 to reflect your change of character. This is a little intense. I'm gonna change the music. He's like, "What's up? Y'all want to do some Molly?"
Oh no. Oh yeah. I just turned it up. I had it down.
Good club music though.
Yeah, it was in the palace. It's definitely supposed to be like pulsing techno.
Mm-hmm.
Let's try this.
When you guys show up, I'm sitting there looking in, like, I have like a little compact mirror. I'm kind of looking in that at myself while I'm smoking a cigarette. And I'm just like, you talk to me and I close it. And I just look at you. And I open up the mirror again.
He said they're familiar faces. I look around, I was like, who are these two guys? Because, my whole thing, I was kind of just like feuding with Garm, so I didn't really meet both of them.
You were
So I walk up to,
Dozak at least.
yeah, I'm gonna walk up to the side of Dozak, and I'm gonna be like, who the heck are these?
These are gonna be our contacts. We met them at the bar back at Danzo's palace, and he gave them an assignment, and they went on their way without us. But it looks like we're joining up.
We were just scoping out the area. And we
I,
were to wait for you guys to take care of the issue.
Okay. Well, we're here. What can you tell us?
Oh, the intel that I was supposed to. Yes, the intel. Right.
The intel for Danzo. Danzo's intel.
I'll pull out my wrist pad and it's going to project a little hologram. It's going to reveal information that Russ is going to tell us.
nice.
Yes. Oh, we can do that. I was gonna message you on Discord, but yeah, we can do that too. No. I'm gonna make you say it.
Nice,
okay.
even better.
Me.
Okay,
message it to-
so
I
during
was going to wrist pad Ex Machina.
that nonsense, I'm gonna walk up in between. I guess I'll just push past Fulgore and I'll be like, "Nice to meet you," and I'll extend my hand out to God, which character's name again? Rain?
I don't think he's given his name yet.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna say, "Nice to meet you, Karo," and I'm gonna extend my hand.
I'm gonna say to me, I'm gonna be like, is that a fucking Mandalorian?
Is that a what?
Is that a fucking Mandalorian?
I turned to my left and I said, "Hold on there, pretty boy. I'm talking to this man right now. I'll get to you here in a second."
Trust me, I'm not in any hurry to meet you.
And with that, I kind of put my hand down and like, what's that? What's your name there, buddy?
Hold on, I'm getting last second information from Russ.
Yeah, we were supposed to do
No,
this.
no.
last one, but I
No,
forgot.
you're good. At this point, I've turned my attention towards Jama's
Oh.
character.
Look, man. Today has not been my day, alright?
Hey,
It's been
dude.
busy, it's been hectic. Chill the fuck out. Alright.
You're preaching to the choir here. I just kind of had a spill back at that bar too. lost a hand that I never thought I'd win, and then got shown up by a little man. Things aren't going my way either today. Just wanted to introduce myself. People I'm gonna have to work with. Maybe
All right,
Barry.
listen here. We don't have a lot of time.
Alright, I turn my attention to that character and I just kind of like step back. Alright then.
And our objective is simple. Our objective is to come in here, clear out the warehouse, take prisoners if you wish. It's inconsequential. All product inside the store belongs to Donzo. Once we clear out the people here, Donzo will come pick up the shipments and all the containers and all the product in here, and then the warehouse itself will eventually be credited to your Greater Crate Dragons. We must move quickly because another shipment is due to arrive at any moment, and we don't want to be fighting from both sides.
What's in here? What are we trying to
Don't know,
obtain?
don't care.
Ignorance is our
Plan of
biggest
attack.
advantage right now.
Our objective is to simply eliminate everyone inside, or at least.
With that, I'm like, fair enough, and I load one of my missiles into my wrist launch, and I'm like, let's go do this thing then.
I'm just imagining Kara like that gif from Hot Fuzz.
Oh yeah, shame. Starts loading the shotgun.
Before we head into here, do you guys have communication devices?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, we need to sync our communication devices in case things go wrong. You can call me Vrain.
Brain.
Understood. Nice to meet you again, Vrain.
Old grave.
Nice to see you again as well, Voldgrave.
Let's be quick as possible. Once we secure this area, we should wait for the shipment, take care of those people, and then once we do that, we should take care of. We should head back to Donzo's palace and report. Our second option, if you guys so wish, is to wait until the shipment gets delivered, wait till they leave, and then attack the warehouse. That would allow us to still get the same containers, but also not disrupt the supply chain. But I'm sure they'd find out anyways
We should attack
before
first.
the next 3 days is up.
We should attack first, and when this next shipment arrives, that'll give us the opportunity to swoop in and get a surprise attack on them.
Ideally,
I actually
you seem
agree
to
with
be the man
that.
of the plan, Vrain. So
that was my original plan. I was simply offering a
Yeah.
second objective.
lead the way. Let's make it happen.
All right, let's move quietly. I'm going to try something. We're using one of my status of my, what's it called?
Your special abilities.
Yes. Is that it?
Just so y'all know, these circular structures that are in front of or behind, technically, this is the back of the apartment complex. These are bollards. These are like concrete bollards to prevent speeders from
Coming
crashing
in.
over it, I guess.
Yeah.
So Donzo sent us here to get the shipment that's already here, and there's another shipment on its way.
We're not here to get the shipment. We are here to clear
Clear
out
this place out.
clear out so he can send in people to obtain it himself. Because there's no way because unless it's only a limited amount of product in here, there's no way we'll be able to contain it all. We're just simply to secure it and let him come in and take it. And once he does that, it will be handed over to the Greater Crate Dragons.
Okay.
I'm going to use my Sage Advice feature, which you can spend the next 1 minute spreading your knowledge and experience. When you do so, choose a skill or tool you are proficient in, stealth, when you do so, choose a skill you're proficient in and a number of friendly creatures up to your intelligence modifier, everybody, within 30 feet of you who can hear or who can understand you. Once within the next hour, the next time each creature would make an ability check with a chosen skill, they may add their proficiency bonus to the roll if they are not already proficient. So basically, if you're not proficient in stealth, you are proficient for one roll of stealth for the next hour. But once you use your proficiency, you can't use it again. So it gives you one good opportunity to.
One good.
So I'm going to go through and I'm going to kind of describe the area around it and some of the stuff I picked up on and to assist in sneaky behaviors.
What Brain tells you is that there are a total of 4 access points. There are 3 garage door, like big bay doors on the south end of the complex. You can see these 3 cones of light. I'm also pinging it for anyone who's zoomed out. There are 3 doors where they receive and send out shipments, as well as a 4th personnel door on the west side of the compound. He also tells you that there are 2 cameras that are fixated that watch the front gate, which is located right in front of the cameras, as well as a guard patrol that usually does a lap around the complex maybe every hour to 2 hours. It's not super strict, but they seem to be well equipped.
Does there look like a spot nearby we can hide our vehicles?
Make a perception check.
$17.
There is a fair amount of rubble, as well as this residential building. You could probably find a larger portion of rubble, or if you want to park it on the other side of the apartment building, both of those would be out of view of the warehouse at the very least.
I will park my car near the greater amount of rubble, which I guess is where my car is currently at now.
I'm gonna put it
All right.
It is concealed. What about you, Karo? You want to stash your?
Yeah, I'll end up just kind of like pushing it over there.
You said we have, as you said, 3 garage doors and a side door, basically.
There are 3 garage doors on the south end, and then a personnel door up on the 4th, or the 4th on the.
Okay, so where all the lights are, that's where the door
Yeah,
entrances
yeah,
are.
yeah.
Okay, that's what I.
Like a yellowish cone of light.
Yeah.
And there's cameras on this side, but this is the only side with cameras.
Yes, there's seems to be 2. One pointed at the front gate, which is directly in front of it. You can see I made the chain link going the opposite way where the gate is.
Yeah, where the gate
Yes.
is.
And then there's another one that points to the loading bay area.
Should we set up a diversion or try to split up and have a pincer maneuver going?
I agree with the pincer maneuver.
Are there any windows? Are there any windows near on the building?
No.
Well, if the only cameras are over here, then if we're over on towards the top left where the entrance is on the west, we could probably just use our weapons or force powers to get through the gate and then sneak into the entrance on the west side.
I could get over that gate, no problem.
The fence is basically chain link. It's pretty.
Yeah.
It's pretty. Fun.
Oh shoot! Okay.
Yeah, I can get over the fence, no problem.
Yeah, you could very easily jump it or cut through it. Either way.
Yes, I'm not stressing the fence by.
Any means.
I do actually have I pull out one of my pouches, a fusion cutter, so I'm prepared.
Very
But we
good.
should definitely do that away from the cameras. So let's go ahead and
We could probably come in here.
Reconvene over there. Yeah.
right in the center, away from everything.
Yeah.
Exactly.
There's
The other.
Dozek's gonna start heading that way.
Bold Group will follow him when he sees that. Calm down, Tails. Don't move too fast without the group.
Try not to. The excitement's kind of getting to me.
I'm gonna bring
Just,
up the rear.
Just as you guys are heading towards your, kind of gathered your intel and feel like you've come up with a plan, Dozak and Fulgor, the 2 of you both hear a voice behind you, but it doesn't belong to anyone that you've been speaking to. And when you turn to look back, you see a familiar figure appear seemingly out of nowhere.
Instinctively, Dozak is going to ignite lightsabers. That's just knee-jerk reaction for him.
I'm gonna pull up my sniper and point it at Dozak, because I'm pretty sure I don't see any of this at either.
Oh god.
Because having 30 feet of tremor sense and the fact that I didn't notice him is going to surprise Dozak heavily.
So everybody can see the figure. It's just like Dozak and Fulgor like turned to notice it, and then whenever everybody turns to look their direction, they see the same person. It's
Saber away, Dozak.
Yeah, I'm gonna remain calm and just turn around.
We don't want extra light back here.
The figure is an old man wearing gray robes, and he has a thick gray beard. His hood is pulled up so that it's difficult to see his face. It's kind of shrouded a bit in the dim light down here. And he says, "Put away your weapon, child. I mean you no harm. In fact, I'm here for quite the opposite reason."
And what reason would that be?
I'm hoping to prevent a tragedy. The path you are all on is leading to a great amount of bloodshed, and this is my humble plea to talk you out of it. If you stop and turn around now, no more harm must come.
Anybody who tries to leave now is an enemy, and I'm going to cut you down myself.
And who might you be, old man?
Me? Well, I'm a relic of an older time, but I have been training your friend Grizz and Sir Loney. You may remember them. I have been teaching them in the ways of the Force.
Oh right, we've seen you before.
Yes, I was able to save them from going down the same path that the two of you now follow, but or three of you. That's strange. I didn't realize at first, but and he looks at Bolgrave and he's like, "You too? You command the Force?"
Fuck is that?
He's like, the Force. It surrounds us, it penetrates us. Surely you've heard of it.
I've never been penetrated by anything.
Yeah, I dubbed that.
Oh.
I can't help but Caro can't help but like look at Boldgrave and just kind of like chuckle like of how much of a character he is. Like it's almost like he's not real, like the way this man talks.
Yeah, he seems to carry himself very differently from the lowlifes that you've associated with down here. No offense to any present company, of course. The old man says, he says again, he's like, I implore you, please turn away from this path of violence, for there is a great tragedy coming.
I only fight in self-defense. I always allow my enemies to make the first move so that I'm in the right.
But defense is not what drives you to put yourself in these situations. You allow the violence to happen around you, and then you claim that you are defending yourself, when really, if you had removed yourself, you never would have been in the situation to begin with.
Dozak is still very apprehensive because his major character flaw is that the Jedi and the Sith worship the Force as a religion. You are fools to worship a hammer.
Are you starting to get hungry?
Is that what you tell him?
I was just checking because Mom
Indeed,
bought some
that's.
videos.
I mean, it's his
Okay.
character flaw.
Okay.
That's his primary character flaw. He's being presented with a conflict of ideals to something that's central to him. So I feel like he would probably he would still be very apprehensive because he's only seen this guy in passing. He still knows next to nothing about him. He's over here telling him he has to stop what he's doing, even though he's just trying to survive. You know, so he's kind of being thrown for a loop with this.
And
Excuse me.
he says, I did not come here to convert you or to force my ways upon you, but merely just bargain for the soul of the universe. The tides are shifting once again, and I fear that you may be a force of the dark instead of a force of the light.
I draw my blade.
It like in mid like him speaking, I go, look, old man. So you're gonna keep our mouths fed, our bellies full, and our pockets full? Said, I understand you have some sort of mission or something you're trying to accomplish here, but this is our way of life. This is what we know.
Can I make an insight check against him to see how strong he is?
Go for it. Boldgrave, you're trying to read this guy, but he is between the hood and his he's barely giving any gestures. He's hardly even moving. He seems very still and very like he's trained to try to hide his intentions. And to Karo he responds, "Ah, yes, a child of Mandalore. Your people have always been ones of great violence, but they've also been ones of great peace. And what happened to your planet was a tragedy, and this is the very reason I'm on my mission to prevent further tragedy, so that what happened to the Mandalorians does not happen again."
The only tragedy that's gonna happen tonight is you laying face down in a pool of your own blood if you don't leave in the next 5 minutes.
When he says that, I kind of like, I'm already pumped on it too. So I'm like, I pull out, I kind of like just like sling the rifle around, and I'm like, yeah, maybe what that man's saying has some sense to him, old man.
Dozak is gonna step between them and kind of stick his hands out, kind of like, whoa, calm down. He's speaking directly to the hooded figure and says, we do still have a mission to carry out. I would love to hear you out, but we do have something more pressing at the time. Can you meet us again later, and we will hear you out?
I will meet with you, but not here, not in this place. We must find somewhere that is safe from prying eyes and ears to talk.
I'm going to approach the figure and give him my contact information, specifically Dozak's. So if he wants to speak to us again, he can contact me, and that way it doesn't compromise anybody else at the party.
So you go to hand him your like frequency for your transponder, and when you like reach out to give it to him, your hand passes straight through him.
I knew it.
Yeah.
I thought that was clear.
I was pretty sure, but
he says, "When the time is right, I shall reach out once again."
I'm just gonna say this has gone on long enough, and I'm gonna begin walking toward the center, pulling out my fusion cutter and taking
I'm
care
gonna
of
follow
this
directly
nonsense.
behind. Yeah.
Yeah, Bulger's right there.
I'm like,
He watches you go. He doesn't say anything. He watches you as you continue to head off to do what you're gonna do.
Spooky.
I'll give him
I knew
one
buying a
last
fusion
look.
cutter was a good idea.
If
Put
anybody,
on a small enough hole for us to crawl through.
okay. I guess now would probably be the time to stealth check, right?
Just me or everybody?
Well, everyone's trying to move quietly, I imagine. Yes.
Yeah, is
Yeah.
it one of those? Didn't you do like it's like most of the people succeed or something like
What's
that?
it called?
Yeah. It's called a group check. So like,
A 7.
yeah,
I did
it's
so
kind of,
bad. I
Don't
rolled
worry,
an
I got you,
8.
Karo. I got you.
All
So
this clanky armor.
this roll counts as having proficiency. That's its thing, right?
If you don't have proficiency, you have proficiency for this roll.
Okay.
wow. When you roll a 7, and you don't even have disadvantage.
I too rolled a 7.
God bless.
The 7s all around.
I rolled an
Um,
8, but you know.
Yeah. So Brain, you are able to cut through the piece of fence, and you make a medium creature-sized hole, enough for you guys to slip through unnoticed.
What small size hole so we can just kind of crawl through?
Yeah.
And not
yeah,
like
I
some-
mean,
Something that we can open and close, kind of like a door. you know?
okay, yeah, you don't want to make it too obvious. Yeah, just like a little flap kind of thing.
Exactly.
Let's see, Boldgrave, 11. Wait, did Brain roll?
Yeah, I rolled a 23. No.
No, I rolled.
I thought I
that's-
rolled.
It was Zach.
Oh, so mine just didn't roll when I clicked it. But those X appeared the same time mine did. Interesting.
Shook it.
Let me try this again. Oh, never mind.
Wow.
Glad we got that out of the way.
Wow.
Yeah.
So who knows
So,
pass without trace?
Yeah, for real. It is an ability. But nobody's a tech caster. So you guys all slip through the little hole that Vrain cut for you, but it's not exactly, it's pretty small, and although you're not heavily armored, you were kind of hoping for, instead of a crawl space, something you could just maybe like kind of duck through, but you have to get like fully on your like hands and knees, and you're kind of, this is not exactly the. Oh, you're just gonna flip over the.
I'm just gonna jump over the fence.
See him do that, and I'm like, I can do that, and I just jump with my physicality.
Oh,
How high is the
I was gonna say,
fence?
do you have that? Can you do that?
No, but I'm really
You can-
acrobatic.
certainly try.
yeah,
How
that's what I
high
was
is-
can you try?
It's like a 7 foot, 8 foot fence.
He can
I don't know
clear
what,
that.
like,
Oh,
the
okay.
standard is, but
Yeah.
I
Dude,
guess when you
definitely
get
make a
Yeah.
check for that shit.
yeah,
What's
What's
called?
acrobatics?
acrobatics. Yes.
Nice.
Yeah, he very nimbly flips, does a flip, but when he lands, he kind of lands almost in the same square as Fulgor, and so they both kind of like stumble back and catch themselves. Like he sees Fulgor flipping and like tries to do the same thing, but because he doesn't have the force, they kind of like almost collide and like almost knock each other over, but then catch themselves, and it's kind of like a whoa, hey.
Hey, watch where you're
Sorry.
jumping.
Sorry,
like-
threw off my balance. My bad.
I'm squeezing through the little hole in the fence, and I'm like looking up at him, and I'm like, none of that is necessary. You know that, right? As I look at
Sorry.
Boldgrave.
Oh God, I couldn't imagine crawling through the dirt, and I step over him.
As I stand up and I kind of brush like my I guess like my legs. I'm like, I imagine your whole life you spend it in the dirt.
You wouldn't be wrong.
Somebody's on top of
A real man never gets on his knees.
somebody.
Gentlemen, let's not forget we have work to do. We do need to work together.
Single file against the wall, guys. Pick your order.
I move in front of him.
Hey, tanks in the front, man.
I look back at him. I'm like, I like you. I like this thing going on right now.
Are you hitting on me?
I can be.
I mean, I don't.
Is that what
swing
you want?
I don't swing that way without some, spice in me. But we can see what happens after this.
You know what? The fact that you said you use spices, I'm just, let's just be friends.
I don't have many.
I kind of just like, cause Karo's easy, most of the time easygoing, puts his hand on his shoulder. It's like, well, you got one right now. I'm gonna just
me.
keep moving forward.
Don't touch me.
All right, so
Crawling through the
you
dirt, and you're gonna touch me.
It's important that I leave like dirt on his shoulder.
There's definitely dirt on my shoulder.
Yeah, that was the whole point of doing
Yeah.
it.
That's why he's like, don't fucking touch me.
for it.
Okay. Do I see any? Can I peek around this corner? Also, do I see anything? Something to
Uh,
be?
Yeah, go ahead and
to
give
be
me
worried
a,
about?
let's do another perception check.
Oh, yeah.
Dozak, also,
Hey.
I'm aware of your passive perception. I'm about to
Okay.
do a little something.
Okay.
21.
First.
I hand
Uh,
Karo my mirror so he can use it to look around the corner too.
Yeah, Karo quickly shakes off the little altercation. He's pretty unflappable, and he kind of like does the thing with the mirror, and then like with his gun like corners around the side, and appears everything is all clear. You do see across the way here there is another apartment building, but you don't see anyone like on their balconies or anything. It's it seems to be pretty dead right now. There is a door here, and there's like a single light above the door that's illuminating. Dozak, with your tremor sense, you can actually feel there are 4 creatures within your 30 feet of range. You can feel at least 4 people in this kind of vicinity.
Okay. I'm gonna relay that to Brain. Well, I'm gonna relay that to the party. Tell them I can feel 4 bodies on the inside here. Can't tell you what they are, but there's at least 4.
I have an idea, and I'm gonna go knock on the door.
Huh? Okay. So you're just gonna knock
Stay
on the
here.
door then? Yeah. Okay. That's important because if I'll stand at the side of that door and then fire in a rocket if something goes sideways or something.
He loves doing this. It's okay. Just let him do it. It's his thing.
All right. All right.
So you clank, clank, clank on the metal door, and a little like one of those little
A little slidey.
people. Yeah, I don't know what they call it. Yeah, it slides back, and you're met with a set of eyes that are. He appears to be. What are the Kid Fisto? They're Nautilin. Is that what they're called? Yeah. So you're met with a there's like a Nautilin guy, and he looks out and he's like, "Yeah."
All right, I'm gonna Discord you.
Oh, okay. Are we speaking in?
No. It's just something information real quick.
Okay. Look for another son. Yeah. Oh. Switch up the mood here a little bit.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't know what the second line means, but I understood the first line.
Yeah, it's
I don't know what you mean. By that, but,
what's it called?
but, yeah,
You do. I just can't explain it very well right now.
You're fine. You're fine. Okay, so Rain walks up to the door, and the guy like slides it back, and he says, "Actually, everybody besides Rain, give me a perception check." Ooh. Let's see who catches it.
My perception is fuck.
Ooh, natural
In the
one.
back, just like he's like, there are things happening. Okay. So everybody but Fulgor hears this. Fulgor is still kind of like he's like watching. He like looks back towards the speeders, like making sure the speeders are okay. And when he looks back, the old man that was there has since disappeared. But he's also kind of like watching to make sure nobody.
I'm watching R6, so nobody.
He's watching. Yeah, he's watching our 6.
Yeah, exactly. But so Rain, whenever the person, and he says the eclipse rises on a new dawn. And when he says that, the the thing closes and the door opens.
I'm gonna walk inside.
That's our cue.
Before we move, I kind of look at him. Is that our cue to go in and blast? Is it just to follow him? Like, give me some more there.
Let's
No,
just see
no,
where
what's
it
it-
goes.
what's- Yeah, Volgrave would know that this is recon that I'm doing
Yeah, that-
inside. I'm picking up good numbers and stuff, so just wait there until I that's why I connected the communicator so I can contact you.
Are you saying that you're leaving your are you gonna leave your communicator broadcasting so they can hear?
It's not.
Yeah.
Well, that too. Well, no, I'm not leaving it broadcasting, which I'm just gonna key them in when it's time if it's time to make a move. Because
So
I could
that's
just-
the thing is that because Bolgrave just told us that follow in, so
No,
Yeah,
I was
those
saying
are-
this is it. Like, just wait for it.
He'll give a signal when it's time to kick the door in, I guess. Alright,
Well, we don't
so-
even have to. We have the password.
Fair enough. I guess we'll just go ahead and move in here.
It's a dope map. Are you gonna tell me you made this yourself too?
No, this one I didn't make. This one I got off Reddit. But the last one, the exterior map, I did make. Brought to you by Dungeon Draft. Tag not sponsored.
Not sponsored, just a fan.
Okay, so when you walk in, the Nautilin guys, he looks at you, and there's you get a quick glance around and see there's kind of like a little living space with a couch and table and lockers and stuff, and there's a view screen that has the display from the two cameras as well as a collection of mercenary looking types kind of milling about and just kind of like hanging out, but like they're a little like on edge. They're kind of like with you coming in, they were sitting, but now they're standing, and they're just kind of like, what's going on? So you walk in, and the Nautilin guy is like, and who are you supposed to be?
Consider me your inspector.
Inspector. And he looks
And-
back.
And I already heard this. And I already heard the shipment for today is late.
He looks back at the rest of them, and he's just like, yeah, do you know anything about it? Where's it at?
That's what I've come here to figure out. It's usually here by now, isn't it?
He looks at his wrist pad, and he's just like, yeah, we're right as of right now. It's almost 2 hours late. We're hoping you'd have some information.
The Eclipse is definitely not going to be excited about this. I heard Donzo plans on making moves here.
Yeah, you can say that again. That Donzo's been a real pain in our ass. Well, since you're here,
Do you know
wanna
if he's heard about this place?
Say again?
Do you know if he's heard of this place yet? How secure is this location?
I mean, you're looking at the finest security this side of the inner rim. They're not impressive looking.
Yeah.
That was the vibe I got.
That's
So
that's good.
ragtag
That's
group of
good to
guys.
hear.
Well, while you're here, do you want to have a beer? Maybe we can just hang around, and the shipment will be here soon. No sense in getting all worked up about it, right?
You know what? You grab me that beer. I'm gonna do a quick walkthrough. And
Right. Oh, and purely just a formality, of course. But do you? I don't suppose you could show us your tattoo. And he shows off his tricep, and you see a
Oh, nice.
very specific looking symbol, which I will briefly put on the screen if I can find it. I thought I had it ready, but I guess I didn't. Well, anyways, I can just describe it. It's a tattoo with oh, it's on the main screen. That's what it is.
There's a handout for it if it's what I think it is.
Maybe. There we go.
Yep.
Yeah, so it's a tattoo with a what looks like a sun with a moon inside of it, and he's got his like on his like upper tricep.
I will show him my tattoo.
Yeah, you actually have one.
Uh,
so this is DM speaking. I guess we
Yeah, I
talk
know.
about it. Okay.
Right.
I mean, if you see
Let's-
you have one, you have one. Fair enough.
What's it called? Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you roll back your sleeve, and where do you have it? Or I guess it doesn't have to be on your arm. Where do you have it located?
No, mine's gonna be on my back shoulder blade.
Okay, I was gonna say you could have it like right here if you need it to be like real quick that you can show him.
I'll be-
Are you gonna
Yeah,
take
my-
off your shirt, Kyle, and kind of like lower your
Oh yeah,
so
do
you
a
can
little
see your
dance thing.
shoulder?
Yeah,
Um,
so maybe he's got like a
Yeah.
I don't know. It's like a half shirt situation.
yeah, it's a little bit of finagling there, but it gets
Yeah.
done after a couple seconds.
Yeah. So he, as sure as he said, he slightly removes his shirt, shows off on his back shoulder blade, and he has the tattoo, and then he's like, oh, okay, sorry, like I said, purely a formality. As you were, I'll grab that beer, and he's gonna head over to a little ice chest that's like by the.
While
couch.
he's grabbing the beer, I'm gonna begin like a small walk through the area. I'm gonna do a speed run with my character. But basically, what I'm doing is while I pretend looking at stuff, I'm actually picking up like wet weapons and stuff they have on them. And,
So you're examining the guards.
right, I figured the guards are pretty standard equipment, so I'm just seeing what that has, and then see if there's any like special military gear that the human Jawa and Nautilin have on them.
Go ahead and give me another perception check for that.
I'm gonna radio into Rain. I'm gonna be like,
I do have a head comm, so I can only hear it.
yeah, I was like, make sure you check both levels if you can. That way we don't have any surprises.
You guys gonna have to give me a minute. Something came up.
Yeah,
Okay.
you're good.
Let's go. But I don't need a full breakdown of their entire arsenal, obviously, but just at least primary weapons. And maybe like
So the generic looking tokens are they seem to be pretty similarly dressed. They're all kind of just wearing light armor and pretty generic blasters. The three ones that are different, they're also wearing armor, but they're all three wearing wrist pads, and they seem to be kind of the more tech savvy variety. They've got a lot of like compartments, and they're kind of decked out with like what do you call it, like they look kind of like they're into like droids and robots and stuff. Like they've got kind of like some more mechanical they don't have like full on like prosthetics or anything, but just they've got very fancy wrist pads.
okay. So that was all three of these, or just the bottom two here?
All three of them.
All three of them. So like techies working on the stuff, and then security guards.
Yeah.
Okay, and-
look at attack, I guess, is the simplest way.
Is there a second level, or does the warehouse just go straight up?
There's stairs over here.
I see
there
stairs,
is.
but the stairs don't really
Yeah.
go into anything. So I
No,
don't know
they
if that-
don't. It actually is purely a one level, but it's a warehouse. It's got
Yeah.
a very high.
That's what I figured, judging by the picture depth.
There's no windows on the outside, so Bulgrave wouldn't know that.
Yeah, I know. No, it was a fair question.
yeah. Certainly.
So after I do my perusal, I'm going to have a drink of the beer, and
Put it like up on this counter, and the other two are kind of like they're hanging out, but they're still kind of like wary of you. They're not like since you walked in, they kind of really haven't relaxed, and they're still kind of tense and keeping. They're not like staring you down, but they're definitely like glancing over and kind of watching you.
You two seem concerned. You're talking about these guys or like the guards?
Yeah.
Oh.
These two, the Jawa and the human guy. So the human, he's got like some goggles on, and he's just like, "You're not from around here, are you?"
What gave it away?
I don't know. Your blimey blue skin. What do you think?
You seem to have answered your own question.
That's racist.
A little bit. He's like, "How long you been with the Eclipse, mate?" I'm terrible at Australian. I'm sorry. I'm trying though.
It's probably been a few rotations.
Oh. And what did you say your name was again, there, friend?
I didn't say a name.
Right. And he's just kind of like
it's-
he's just kind of like staring you down, and he like without even like breaking eye contact, he takes a swig out of his beer.
I'm gonna look and be like, your skepticism may save your life someday. Keep it up. And I'm going to take a sip of my beer. Leave it down here, and then look at the stair. Then I'm gonna eye the staircase over there. And what happened to the second floor?
They stopped building it halfway through. It seems like some sort of gang took hold of it before they could finish building it. Funny that should happen, huh?
Agreed. Convenient now, though. An abandoned warehouse.
Officially, according to the city, it's as good as abandoned.
Well, I think I'm gonna keep walking around a little bit, but I'll keep an eye on you.
And I'll be keeping an eye on you, mate.
Spooky.
I'm gonna begin my another more detailed glance, if you will. Walk, or at least I'm gonna pretend it's more detailed. Seeing kind of what equipment's here and what they have here, just making a mental list of just everything I see.
All of Donzo's new stuff.
Yep. I'm going to make a list of all of that and a mental checklist.
Seems like it's mostly pretty like stock weapons and armor. Lots of just kind of generic blasters and not the more unique and craftsman. There's been a lot of craftsmanship in the in some of the blasters. Even Dev, he's a professional. So these are all just like kind of mass-produced, generic type stuff. But they're in crates that alternate with weapons and armor. There's some that have like grenades, thermal detonators, and you also notice that the guy with the Australian accent watches you as you make your second round, and this time when you walk away, he begins. You see him go to an earcom. You see him start speaking. He kind of like lowers his voice and starts speaking to a headcom.
And that should be your cue.
I'm gonna, what's it called? Begin walking. I'm gonna go to the staircase here to test out the sturdiness of the chairs. Making a side comment a little too loud about how sturdy these stairs are, and perhaps thinking about a second floor in the future. And then I'm going to
Make a performance check? I don't know. No.
I don't think. Oh, there's I've got deception. And then I'm gonna cue in the headset and be like, and then much quieter. I'm gonna say in the headset to, I guess, where everybody can hear it outside. Yes, 6 armed soldiers and 3 techies. Should be cakewalk. If you guys are as good as you say. Have fun.
I'll shoot him back and say, ready to spring the trap.
Cowabunga.
All right, chumps, let's do this. So you guys are just gonna kick in the front door? Is that the plan?
Well, I mean,
Boldgrave's gonna knock
yeah.
on the door.
Carl and Boltgrave, yeah.
You say Bullgrave's knocking?
Yeah, I'll knock.
Okay. Let's...
Sammy's still not back yet, just so you know, Russell.
Yeah, I see that.
Should we maybe take a 5-minute break here to give Sammy a chance to come back?
You know, that's a good idea. Let's take a
Yeah, I
5-minute
really
water
need
break.
some coffee.
Yeah. Sounds
Gonna be
good.
an encounter.
All right, go ahead and mute yourself, and then turn your token to you, or your, you know what I'm saying.
Russell, have you made a "We'll be right back" screen?
Not yet. It's definitely on my list of things to do, but maybe
Yeah.
perhaps for next time.
Yeah, maybe next session we'll have that ready to go.
What I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna put it on my win sheet. Okay, we'll be right back.
Hello? Oh, damn it.
Hi, Ben.
Oh, hey, Kyle. Can you hear me, Kyle?
I should unmute. That would help.
There we go.
Hey, boys.
So when I disconnected there, it didn't show my token. So how do I do that again? I thought I set that
Just
up when I
you
turned off
probably
the
you probably
broadcast.
don't have your ads at the bottom needs to be to your token set to your token name instead of your character name. So it might be like the second Dozak.
The second Dozak.
Yeah, it's usually the top one will be your personal name. The bottom and underneath that are all the tokens you have access to or character sheets you have access to. So you want to go to that one.
So
That's your
let me
character
try-
sheet.
Let me try that, and then let me try this again. Okay, there we go. So that's what I need to do. Gotcha, gotcha.
Are we all back?
I believe so.
Minus Karo.
Oh, there he is.
Speak of the double. Oh,
Fiddling with it earlier.
All right. Can everybody see each other? If not, you need to reconnect.
Anthony, just make sure. It's
Yeah.
most important that you can see everyone.
Yep, I just can't
Yeah.
see Karo. Let me hit. There he is. Okay.
Okay, and we're back. Sorry about that. We are old men and we need to walk around occasionally.
That's
So
very true. I almost died at a concert yesterday. I was like so dehydrated.
So we're back, and we're gonna go ahead and continue. Let me just slide back over here. So the Australian guy radioed somebody, although Brain was out of earshot to hear it. That moment, he contacted Boldgrave, and Boldgrave walked up to knock on the door. Once again, the Nautilin guy goes over and slides the latch open, and he's just like, who are you?
The eclipse rises on a new dawn.
Alright. I didn't make Kyle roll deception, so I guess I'm not going to make you roll deception.
No, make me roll it.
Alright, roll deception.
I wasn't deceiving. That's the joke.
Oh! He's just like, oh, alright. And he opens the door again.
After you, Conroe.
So
Alright.
bad at it as well.
So you want me to walk in as well?
If they're gonna open the door, we
Yeah.
might as well just.
I
jump
was.
in.
If the opportunity, if there was a chance, I was just gonna be like, the eclipse is at dawn, and then just rush it.
Bum rose. So when he opens the door, everyone piles in. Oh, I'm moving token.
My spidey sense is tingling. I think we're about to roll initiative.
Blast everybody! Blast!
And as everybody shoves their way in,
Attack the Nalton.
Whoa!
Yeah.
He's just starting it out. All right.
Are you gonna? Well, they're all gonna point your guns at you. You're gonna make an attack.
Yeah, I'm cutting down.
All right, go for it.
Oh God!
I mean, he was
Oh.
technically the first one in the door. So
Yeah.
probably actually just attack it like that. Okay, hits. Roll damage.
Dang.
Did you throw your weapon?
No. I cut him.
He's attacking this guy.
Oh, here, gotcha.
It's gonna be sick when he does throw his weapon, though. Dude, he got max damage. Holy cow.
Bonus action. Punch him in the face. Unarmed attack.
I don't think you get a bonus action. I think it's just a one trigger surprise attack.
Oh, okay.
It's a freebie attack before initiative to trigger initiative.
I hope he died because that was pretty good.
No, I can see his health.
No, that's. Oh wait, can you?
Yeah, I can
No,
see his
he's
health
just out of
bar,
it.
but he's not. Yeah, he's not missing any health yet.
Working on it.
We're in progress. Wow, he's a beefy boy.
Yeah, you you like as everyone shoves their way in, like in one swift motion, you pull this massive greatsword off your back, and despite its size, Boldgrave seems to fling it around with ease, and he goes to slice into the guy, and the guy, the Nautilin, just barely is able to backstep, and it slices him across his chest, and had he not moved, it would have probably cut him clean in half, but he just barely manages to avoid
I'm
that.
sorry, that was supposed to kill you, not hurt you. My mistake.
And everybody can go ahead and roll initiative.
You're supposed to be half
Take
a
your
man
thingy.
right now.
Oh yeah,
Ding.
click it. Oh, I already nat 20 though. Fuck. Alright, I'll just put it in.
No?
Rip, my first nat 20 of this whole campaign is for initiative.
Hey man, initiative's important. Don't undersell it.
I mean, I rolled a 5, so.
I mean, it is, and it does kind of fit in with the character to have crazy high initiative, anyways.
Well, you didn't roll a nat 20. Boldgrave did.
Yeah, I did.
Oh, did he? Oh, my bad.
Yeah, you rolled a 7.
Oh,
Everybody out here taking credit for fucking
Doesn't-
other people's roles today.
It's all Dozak, because apparently they're just going out at the same time.
Oh. Just realized I didn't
Good
set up
times.
NPC. Roll thingy. And toggle whisper. Toggle whisper. Sorry, I thought I did this.
No, you're fine.
Always just making sure they're set to whisper. Okay. Hey, look, I rolled a nat 22.
That's a really high initiative. Wow.
You still go first though, because you have a higher.
I mean, I rolled a 24.
Yes, yes, you rolled higher. Yes. Vrain, what's your dex mod?
2.
Okay, so, well, let you go first, and then Dozak or Fulgor. I don't know who has the higher one, but
I have a
you
plus
decide.
2 dex. Dozak likely has a higher than I do.
+3.
So, okay, so Dozak will go first. All right, but yeah, Boldgrave, you are also up first.
Did a shit.
I will. I will go ahead and hit him with my sword again. I'm gonna be
Him
like,
down.
I'm gonna be like, this time, I promise, it will kill you, or at least, it will probably be so bad it'll just be, numb.
15 hits for 9 points of kinetic damage.
And then,
So this time, he sees it coming, and even though he can't quite get out of the way, he does avoid yet another non-lethal attack. However, this time, from inside his tactical vest, a small charge rolls out, and he's going to use what's the name of this ability? Element of Surprise.
Oh, he gets to use something as a reaction?
It sure does.
Nice.
You expel a sabotage charge at the creature that attacked you. The creature must make a dexterity saving throw.
thank God.
A
You're good at that, right?
monk's wet dream.
It does still deal half damage on success, so go ahead and roll.
Is it a projectile?
It is technically a spell. It's
alright.
it's
Jeez, 2d10?
It's Hellish
Yeah.
Rebuke for anyone who
Oh,
needs.
okay, nice.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I only take 5. That's still a lot, though. But,
Yes. Yeah. So yeah, a small charge rolls out of his vest as he's kind of jumping out of the way, and it detonates, dealing 5 damage to Boldgrave. Spend my spell points accordingly.
just sort of like, sneaky bastard. And I punch him in the face.
Go for it. Yeah, you still have your turn.
I'm gonna go ahead and,
Oh my.
nice.
Shoryuken!
I'm gonna use,
Works.
Time to
I'm gonna
just
use,
kill him.
well, is he dead from this? Because if not, I'm gonna flurry of blows him.
No, he's definitely dead.
Okay.
Yeah, you literally, like Shoryuken, you just fucking uppercut him right in the chin, and then you just see his lights. Were you going for non-lethal, or are you trying to kill this guy?
Oh no, I was definitely gonna kill him. He just like fucking spit on my suit. So like, I wanted to like punch through the wound I made and just punch him in an organ.
Oh god. Yeah. So he's got like 2 like pretty meaty slices on his chest. So you just punch in straight through his chest, like Kali Ma style, and just fucking right into his heart.
Pull my hand out. I'm like,
I got
gross.
real bad.
I just kind of shake the blood off. I wipe it on Karo.
The soldiers are gonna get to the job next. They are going to light you guys up.
I'm up.
Vrain, I take it you're at the top of this staircase thingy.
For me?
Yeah.
Yes, I am. But like, they don't know that I'm with them.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I was just asking. I wasn't
Oh, yeah,
saying they
yeah.
were shooting you.
Yeah, I'm
I
at.
was just-
Oh, yes, I'm at the top of the
I was
staircase.
checking 'cause
A very nice, convenient sniper position.
Oh, Russell, I have this thing. It's a part of my subclass. If you make an unarmed strike as part of the attack action in your turn, you're holding your weapon, your Ichani weapon. You use it to defend yourself as if it's a melee weapon. You gain +2 bonus to AC until the start of your next turn, while the weapon is in your hand and you're not incapacitated.
Nice.
You use your bonus action, not your action.
Oh, is that what that is? Okay.
Yeah, you have to spend your main action, make
Okay.
your actual
That'd be-
attack action
All right.
That seems like it'd be busted.
It will be.
at level 5.
Yeah.
Just deciding if I'm running into cover or not. Yeah, I guess running into cover is never bad. So these two guys are going to run up, and these two are going to run here, trying to kind of angle themselves behind that. But all of them are going to... Let's see. These two are going to fire at Boldgrave since they basically got a straight shot on him. Let me just make sure these rifles actually have... Oh shit, they're using carbines. I actually have to move closer. Hold on. So they were here. So I actually need to move up here. There. Nope, still gotta move 10 more feet. But that is 30 feet, so... Okay, so these two are both going to take a shot at Boldgrave. And it's a good thing you killed that guy, or they would have got to do something extra gross. Both of their shots are going to miss horribly. These two guys are both going to fire at Karo, since he's the one right behind Boldgrave. And one of them's going to hit somehow. Dealing 8 energy damage to you, Karo.
These guys hit hard.
Oh shit!
And then
fuck.
these last two guys back here are actually going to pull out a Vibro Sword and a Light Shield. And they are going to move into melee range.
I'm gonna take. Can I take a
Oh, you sure can.
reaction?
buddy.
Yeah.
Yep,
Okay.
this time the left moved first, so he'll be the first to.
Okay.
face
Yeah.
Fury.
I hope he gets
Yeah. I
one
definitely
shot.
have the sniper out. Yeah. So.
Oh yeah. I assumed everyone was locked and loaded. 21 hits. Roll damage. 15.
Nice.
That guy gets headshot. So we'll have.
Beefy.
So he gets boom headshotted, and doesn't as soon as he moves, it's like freaking VATS. You're just like snapshot right to it,
Fallout 4.
and just freaking waste this guy. And this other guy's gonna run up, and he's gonna try to hit Dozak with his vibroblade. And I'm gonna roll a natural 1.
Nice.
Nice.
So no dice.
The blood from his allies just coating his mask. He can't even see anything.
We'll say for the natural 1, Dozak, you're able to get one of your lightsabers out as a reaction to block the strike.
Okay. If I could, there we go. Click on my character, that'd be nice.
Okay. Yeah, so you just like lightning reflexes, you're able to just pop your lightsaber out right as he's running at you. His friend dying kind of split his attention a little bit. Kara, looks like you're up next.
That guy still needs to neck.
What's that?
The guy I killed needs to neck still.
Needs a what?
Okay. An
Oh,
X,
and-
as in dead. Alright, so I'm going to move 30 feet. I'm gonna move my full fucking range. Full fucking. Okay. See here. Yeah, okay. And then I'm going to, I'm gonna fire my missile, premium missile, directly at this one.
Oh my. So I need to make a dex save, I guess. Or no, you roll the
let's-
hits. You rolled a hit, and then they both make a dex save,
Let's see here.
and it goes off
Oh,
whether you hit or not.
Hitting crit.
Oh, this man.
What a freaking session, man! All the crits, baby. Let's go. Roll damage. These guys are fucking toast.
Hey.
Oh
15.
god.
Oh my god.
They both failed their deck save too.
What's a
you turn these guys into a red mist with that missile.
Nice.
Well,
Okay.
let's call it the 10 doesn't. Not that it really matters, but the 10 here doesn't get crit. But the 15 plus the
Yeah,
7 does.
15 plus 7 is still 22. Yeah, that's like a health bar and a half at least.
And then
Yeah.
Son, where'd you find that?
Yeah, it's only crit on the initial impact, not the second half.
Right.
so it'd be 50. So it's a total of 25 damage.
22.
It's
Wait.
so this isn't maxed out. So your first impact damage was 1d6 plus 6, so you rolled a 1. So therefore your crit damage was 7 on the first guy, and then you rolled a 15 for
Oh, okay,
AoE
okay, okay.
damage.
Okay,
AoE
okay,
doesn't
yeah.
get critted, but roll 20 doesn't know the difference, so it still added it anyways.
Okay,
Plus-
okay.
That plus 10 is the only part that you didn't get. However,
Okay.
the plus 2 should have been a 6.
Yeah, we'll just have to adjust that at some point.
Yeah, we'll fix that later. But you fire off your wrist rocket and it lands center mass and explodes, just absolutely mutilating both these guys.
He has bats.
Got basic freaking auto aim over here.
So after
That's the
sniping,
gamer chair.
sniping him in the sniping that guy in the head and making my move and just annihilating these two guys, I look at Boldgrave. I'm like, well, you're up, man. That's 3-1.
Shit.
And then that'll be my turn.
The Australian guy is finally going to get to but he is going to. So I can remove the Nautilin. He's from Space Australia.
I was definitely getting some big Kano energy from him.
He is gonna go ahead and he taps in a few numbers on his wrist pad, and he seems to have activated some sort of cloaking mechanism, and you can see him completely phase out for a moment. He's still kind of got like that predator, like active camo shininess, so like you can.
When he
He's
moves.
invisible, but you can still kind of get a sense of where he is if you were
So,
watching.
so I guess that means he's mine, because
Yeah, you still know where he's at.
Prime sense, yeah.
So Dozak, you see him take a step. I don't know if you can see that yellow line or not. You see him actually step this way, moving like that direction.
moving which way? I can't see the arrow, but
You don't see my white arrow? I might be
negative, I do
on.
not.
Wait, I might be on DM layer. That's right. Okay. How about now?
Yeah, now I can
Okay,
see
yeah,
it.
now I can see it. So he goes
It's on
that
the
way.
right. So he steps actually out of your range of that ability, but he's
I could
gonna
tell
move-
where he went,
Yes.
like what direction he was heading.
Yes. And I've already used a spell, so I can't use another one. Um.
My move?
Okay. Yes, it's your turn. Sorry, I was.
Okay, no, you're good, you're
thinking
good.
Really hard.
Uh,
Thinking very hard.
yeah.
Sorry.
So
playing
I
spellcasters
will-
is fun.
Since he's down, is it going to be difficult terrain if I try to go over him?
It sure is.
Okay. So that'll be 10 feet. And that'll be 15. And then after I do that, I am going to Misty Step, or activate my other lightsaber, I should say, as my free object interaction.
Yep.
And then,
Now you got both sabers out.
yeah, so that's 15, 20,
Oh, I
25, 30.
I get an attack of opportunity on you when you step out of my range. With this guy. I'm gonna go ahead and
Nice.
swing at you.
Did Connor stop using his camera?
I guess.
Oh
so.
yeah, I did because I was having a snack. I can drink.
Oh,
it.
okay.
And the snake. I completely missed with my fucking opportunity attack. I rolled a 5. So you're good. Continue.
Okay, so that's the 30 feet. Then after that, I'm going to. I'll throw it in the chat here. Put that. And let's go. One. See. Then. Another 30 feet was right behind them. So I'm
Okay.
gonna pop right over there.
Yum.
And
Um,
before I well, I can't do anything else other than
You
I mean,
have
that was
only
my
used your
bonus action.
to
Yeah.
move. You still have your action. And also, you were standing right next to him. He is literally in the square above you.
oh, okay.
No.
So poke the bear? Should I try to poke the bear?
Might as well. You might go down on the
Well.
next one.
Find out.
Poke the bear. Break his concentration.
Right. Let's roll for it. Ooh, rip. That's gonna miss. Oh, great.
Ooh. Yeah, that is no bueno.
There's a lot of things that can help you on, but a natural one is not it.
Hmm. Okay. Well, that's gonna consume my turn if it's just the attack missing.
Yeah, you take a swipe at you know between the force and your tremor sense, you kind of reach out and try to feel. Oh, now I've lost everyone's candles.
Wait. Connor has inspiration,
Oh,
Oh yeah, that's true.
but this attack is a disadvantage because he's invisible. Well, actually, I don't know if that counts as invisible for you because you can still come out.
Um,
I can still sense where he's at.
It's up to Russ
Yeah.
because you're still invisible though.
Here's the thing. Yes, I'm gonna allow it to be a straight roll.
Okay. So I will take off the inspiration and then I will try it again.
Do it.
That's still gonna miss.
I'm actually gonna use one of my my reactions. When an ally makes an attack against a creature, you can use your reaction to expend a superiority die. You add the superiority die to the attack roll and damage roll if it hits. So my superiority
Okay.
die isn't a big number, but it could make all the
Could be
difference.
enough.
Here we go.
Ooh.
Nice.
Does a 16? Does a 16 do it?
Hits.
All right.
Hey,
Let's go.
Nice.
Now we're gaming.
and he gets to add that 4 to his damage.
Okay, so 12
It's-
damage.
Well, no. You have to. I think you have to reroll the 4. It doesn't. Well, actually, I have no idea. Let me see if I can throw it. Let me see if I can go throw it through the chat. You guys can read it and decide for yourself.
You add these to the attack roll.
Well, actually, it says and the damage roll if it
hits.
hits. Yeah, I guess it does add 4 exactly.
All right, so 12 damage on the cloaked figure.
Okay. Let me just adjust. Okay, let me hold on. Before I do that, let me make my concentration save before I forget. I'm gonna roll it in the open so you don't think I'm cheating. Okay.
DC 10 is pretty easy to hit.
And then we're gonna fix this so we can see health. And that was 12 damage, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Alrighty. Yeah, so you you man, how does that targeted attack? I wonder how to even explain what that looks like.
Well, I can explain it because I can also use my Guided by the Force
Yes, my big girl.
for my background, the Force of Death.
Yeah, but it was Vrain's ability that allowed you to hit. I was just trying to figure out how that actually looks.
Okay.
Well, because see what happened is I had a vague idea he was there because I saw this guy move out of the way slightly when he passed him.
Oh.
And so as he's like going into attack, I do a quick analysis of he's where he's most likely to be. And then I'm just like, and I'm just like, he was kind of short, go down. And he just kind of,
Through your head comm.
right,
then,
exactly.
Does like as you're swinging your saber, you adjust like mid swing, and you like course correct, and what was going to catch nothing but air actually like singes the side of his arm as it like almost cuts his arm clean off, but he just ends up taking a shit ton of damage instead.
Okay, and
Burning
then the very last thing is I'm going to use that Guided by the Force because it's when you hit a creature with a melee weapon attack, I spend a force point. I'm going to use it for the deflection, so I'm going to roll a die 4,
Okay, and then you get to add it to your AC.
and I get
Until the
plus
end of
3 to AC until the end of my next turn.
That's pretty cool.
I like it.
Squatting up, bro. Squatting
Let's
up.
go. We're gaming. Okay, Fulgor, you're up.
We're going to activate our lightsaber. And then I'm going to need the Jawa to make a strength saving throw. Because I'm going to force throw him into this dude here.
Strength?
Amazing.
Yeah.
I'm good at that.
Gonna roll like a natural 20 now.
That is a hard fail.
Hell yeah. Okay. So the Jawa and this dude are taking 2d8 damage.
You move me 10 feet or 15? 10 feet?
2d8.
Yeah, that's how much force throw does.
You rolled 2d6.
You roll 2d6.
Oh, well, shit.
You should just re-roll that.
Roll again.
Oh my god!
Oh, max
I
damage.
can't believe
Right.
Oh, whoops.
it's
The
actually-
rerolls are spicy today.
Yeah, so you just with the you ignite your saber, and with your other hand you just grab this Jawa just right out of the air and launch him into his comrade, and they're both gonna take a significant amount of damage from that. So the Jawa.
Oh my god, the Jawa's still alive. He has
The
a
Jawa
lot of
has a-
health.
Jawa's a mad lad. Jawa's from Tatooine. They're naturally bulky.
Survivors.
Yeah, so you bludgeon this
Exactly.
other guard with his Jawa ally, and it knocks the guard out cold, and the Jawa is he prone too, or he just gets slammed?
Slammed.
It's up
I
to
always
you,
think
I
he's
guess.
supposed to
I
go
mean,
prone.
they're getting lifted off of their feet.
Oh.
It doesn't
What's it called?
explicitly say it
If-
knocks them
Nah.
prone.
If Yeah, exactly. If it doesn't say it, it's not what happens.
So he gets slammed into his buddy, but he manages to catch himself back on his feet. Oh boy. What else, Fulgur?
Is there anything decent enough for me to try to hide behind around here? With 30 feet of
well-
movement and force jump?
I mean, there's this counter is kind of like bisecting the room, so you might get some cover from that. But as far as like over here, these boxes and stuff, I mean, you just basically be getting the high ground, really, which does kind of act the same as cover in a sense.
It helps. Yeah, let's, however much 30 feet of movement can get me up on these boxes.
For sleeping.
Yeah, I'll force jump up there so as not to waste extra movement.
I think you can get like right here, we'll say. That'll put you that'll put you 15 feet up then.
Alright.
So the perspective is a little wonky on this map.
Yeah, no, it's fine.
It was just like exactly what I needed when I found it. I was just like, man, this is like precisely what I was looking for.
Yeah, this is a really cool map.
And superiority. Wait, no, it's dominance. What is it called? The high ground thing.
Oh,
Oh,
Elevation. Dominance, yeah. Elevation. Yes.
it's every 10 feet up to
Right.
30 feet gives you something.
it gives you
Two,
plus
three.
1.
2, 3. It's 2, 3, 5.
Oh, is it
You just-
2, 3, 5?
Okay, so you
What's-
just have the plus. You just have the +2 right now. What we're all talking about is there's like there's of course it's Star Wars, so they have to have high ground rules. I mean, it would be wrong not to. Okay. But we're done with that. All right, Vrain, you're up. And you saw, so when Dozak connected his lightsaber, you saw like his lightsaber, like you saw it connecting with the strike that he made. So
Would
you got a
the
pretty good sense of where this guy
Right,
is.
I know where he is, but I still have disadvantage to attack him.
would the
So,
singe where would the singe where the lightsaber hit? Would that just be like a floating orange fringe, or is it that camouflaged as well?
It's just for like a split second. I mean,
Okay.
literally, like in the second that he hit it, you could see kind of the burn, and then it returns to being like, as long as his lightsaber was in contact with his arm was how long he saw it, and then as soon as the lightsaber moved away, he goes back to being invisible. Good question though. That would be spicy.
Most of these guys are going to be dead before something happens. I'm going to pull out my bipod and go prone. With the bipod setting up the rifle on top of the staircase. So I'm kind of laying on the staircase. I'm going to hit the side of my earpiece and kind of like Star-Lord, like a mask is gonna appear. A helmet's gonna appear from the left to the right side of my face. The mask looks like a cross between like Bloodsport and Deathstrokes. It's all black, but it's got like one eye hole where you just see like this piercing red eyes that I use to look through the scope. And then I'm gonna over my head column, I'm gonna say to Dozak, keep your Montrals focused. He's gonna try to escape. Don't let him. And that's my bonus action critical analysis on Dozak. So Dozak, you can basically get +5 to your next attack roll, ability check, or saving throw. Yeah. So on your next attempt to attack him, you can just add +5.
Let's do this.
You only get it once, so let's stack these numbers up.
If the dice are with us like they have been, all I'm gonna need is once.
Don't roll a 1 and you'll probably hit.
Yeah.
And that's my turn.
All right. So the Jawa, having recovered from being used as a weapon to murder one of his friends, well, actually, this guy technically just got knocked out. But you see him pull out his own wrist pad and type in, and this like robotic exoskeleton surrounds him, and he's going to go ahead and cast tactical advantage, excuse me, which is basically haste. So this guy's hasted now.
Oh no.
What does haste do?
Haste
A lot.
gives you a +2 to
A
AC.
lot.
It gives you double your movement speed without needing an action, and you get an additional action on each of your turns that can be used to make weapon attacks, dash, disengage, hide, etc. Essentially giving him like 2 turns, basically.
But he can't cast a second spell, right?
Correct. But I can cast cantrips.
Sure.
So I'm gonna go ahead and am I in within 30? How did it look?
No, I was checking my
Back in
thing.
that range.
Yeah.
Kneecap in distance.
But he is gonna hop the counter here. That'll be 10, 15. So he's gonna get there with his first 30. And then he is gonna use his cantrip
I
to
was gonna say he actually can cast a normal spell if he wants, technically.
with
Lord.
with hasted he can.
Well, the haste tells you what it can use on your action. So you can only use it to
Take the attack action, one weapon attack only, dash, disengage, hide, or use an object.
use an object. Okay. So that tells you exactly what to do with haste. Action Surge allows you to cast 2 spells in one turn. I got confused for a second.
Okay, so I can't cast a cantrip?
You can't cast a cantrip.
What? Whack. Okay.
Yes.
In that case, I'm just gonna shoot him. 'Cause I do have a gun.
Shoot who?
You.
That's not nice. That's not fair.
Shoot who? You.
Let me in, my friend.
Do I still have
Uh,
my 15? Looks like I might have. Well, no.
Depends on how
If
high
I'm
you
fif-
are.
Yeah, if I'm
you're
15
only
feet up.
you're only about a 15 feet up, so you're only going to get the +2. But +2 is better.
Yeah,
than
I still get
so.
that, so that's good.
I actually do have multi-attack too, so I'm going
But
to
you
make
get,
two.
but
Jesus.
you can only make one weapon attack with haste.
Even if I haven't used.
Yeah, it just says this action only used to take the attack, one weapon attack only.
Okay. We're learning here.
The next few turns you get more busted.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm going to go ahead and roll an unnatural 20, which I do think is enough to still hit you.
Yes.
Oh, this thing had
Saber
rapid.
reflect.
Yeah, I'm waiting for his roll.
Unfortunately, this is a slug pistol, and it deals 8 kinetic damage. Got him.
Ow.
Shame.
Don't you have
Jedi.
force reflect too?
Yeah, but it's not an energy.
Okay, you can only use force reflect on energy.
I think energy and ion?
Yes.
And the damage is energy, force, ion, kinetic, lightning, or necrotic.
It's kinetic.
So you can prevent the damage, but you cannot redirect it.
Yeah, it's
If I
shrapnel.
remember correctly. So you can still roll to try to reduce the damage, but you can't send it back at him unless it's energy. If I remember correctly.
That
That
sounds about right.
Here, I'll post it so we can read
You're
it.
using the cantrip version. Okay, yeah.
No, he's using the.
No,
well, actually,
I'll use the level 1 spell version.
Okay.
But I also do still need to see the damage.
Oh, it was 8 kinetic damage.
okay, so he can reflect it all back because he's using like a higher level spell slot, basically.
Yes.
If he successfully reduces all of it.
Okay. Yeah, so the cantrip version is only energy or ion. If you're using the first level, it can be kinetic, lightning, sonic,
Everything, basically.
wild. Okay. So go ahead and roll your die 10 then.
Unless you're upcasting it.
I mean, oh yeah, I guess he can cast second level spells.
It does say it does increase by a second die 10.
Yep.
You
It
bet.
increases your chances of deflecting it. Basically.
I mean, 8
I'd
kinetic
spend the
means you
extra point to
basically
do
have to
it.
roll. A
Hell yeah,
perfect,
dude.
like-
Yeah, let's spend the extra point.
all right. So
So-
it's 3 force points.
1,
I think.
2, 3. Yeah, because it'll be at second level. So 2 die
roll-
10.
Just don't roll 2 ones.
Hey!
There you go.
Yeah.
Makes
All
it
right.
deeper.
So and then you roll the damage die again to redirect it back at me.
That's what it looks
First
like.
he makes
you make
the,
a ranged forced attack at the target.
So you gotta hit me first. Okay.
Yeah.
You do get
Make
+2
your-
because of your
Yeah, I
dominance.
do still get my
Right.
+2.
Make your spell attack +2.
Well, wouldn't it be 0? Oh, then.
No.
Yeah, no.
Having the high ground is ridiculously valuable.
So it's a die
The
20
ace-
plus my.
I was-
I'll get my charisma. Do I get my proficiency with this too, or no?
Yes.
Yes.
It's like a spell attack.
It's your normal, it's just your normal attack, spell attack.
Oh well, then can I just click shock and we'll pretend that's the.
Yeah, that works. Since it's already all calculated there.
But it would.
Ooh.
But it would be an
Well-
additional +2 because of the high ground.
14. 14 unfortunately is not gonna hit me.
Okay.
Not with the
Ooh.
haste.
Oh, with the haste.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So you before the bullet even touches your saber, it you grab it with the force and sling it back at him, and it just narrowly misses him. His cybernetics almost react for him, pulling him out of the way of the line of fire with his normal reflexes wouldn't have been enough to dodge that.
In other words, you turned his slug shot into a slingshot.
And then I've still got another 30 feet of
Damn it,
movement,
Kyle.
so I'm gonna continue moving this way.
Wow.
Yeah. Does Kara get an attack of opportunity, or is it?
No,
only
he's running
when you
away.
enter?
He's got to
When they move
enter
in.
Karo's range,
Yeah.
Okay.
so it becomes back
Okay.
around.
And that is it for the Jawa's turn. That'll bring it back to the top of the round with Boldgrave. I'm gonna get some more music going here in a sec. Oh my god. Josh Guajardo, I don't know who you are, but you're awesome.
He's one of my friends from Delmar.
Josh, you the man. He's been like spamming our chat with emojis.
Oh,
Sorry, we don't really look at chat because we're focused on the game, but I just happened to tab over.
we're not
So,
popular enough to focus on our chat right now.
That's not true. You have to focus on your chat to get popular.
True.
I'm gonna use pretty much all my movement to get to the Jawa. And I'm gonna go ahead and just be like, you know, you're fast, but so am I. And I'm gonna hit him with my sword.
You're fast, but I'm faster.
Oh, I miss.
Oh, that is gonna miss.
Can I use my inspiration to reroll the attack?
You have inspiration.
I was just wondering because it's a new character. I don't know if I do or not. I was never told.
Okay.
I'm probably not. Okay.
I love you, John.
Bonus action. Can I still use my unarmed strike?
Yeah.
Or do I have to hit for that?
You've only used your. You just have to make an attack with your action. So, like, if you dodge, you don't get to bonus action and punch somebody. But if you
Oh,
attack, yeah, you get to offhand. Yeah.
okay.
No, I was telling you, you can have for new characters and Brain too. You can have we'll say inspiration.
Reroll that bitch.
Roll that hope.
Come on, crit again.
Another crit.
As long as it's not.
Even
Oh.
worse.
Rip.
Okay.
It's alright.
Now offhand.
Hey,
Nice.
So you're you run in and you're slinging this sword, but the Jawa just is like half your size and he's just so squirrely. It's so hard to like pin him down, and you're slinging this giant buster sword around, and even though you're quite proficient with it, he's just a little bit faster. And then you kind of do like a like as you're swinging, you kind of like wait for him to dodge the strike, and you hit him with like a, I don't know, what do you punch him, kick him? What's your?
So as I swing the blade at him, I see him going to evade it, and then I turn it into a roundhouse kick, and I just kick him in the chest.
Roll damage.
I'll roll my damage, and then I'm gonna burn a key point, and I'm gonna do flurry of blows, another arm strike.
Go for it.
Please hit.
Ooh!
Let's
There you go.
Poggers.
Nice.
That actually looks like that was set up correctly that time. So yes, okay. So another 11.
That's a double roundhouse kick.
Yeah, you do like the roundhouse kick, and then like with your other, like while your foot is still on his chest, with your other foot, you do like a push off kick and kick him again, the Spider-Man kick or whatever that's called. Yeah, he definitely took a pretty heavy blow from that, but he is still. Oh wait, did I? I don't think I removed the 8 health, but he is still alive, even if just barely.
I wink at him.
He curses in Jawa. However they sound.
Sorry, it's like a language barrier.
I don't speak, bitch.
Okay, the 2 remaining soldiers are like, "Whoa, it's a Jedi! Man, I can't wait to tell the boys back home that I killed a Jedi." And they're gonna sidle around here to get in the dang old flanking position. And they're gonna go ahead and pull out their own vibroblades.
Ooh.
Can't stop me
However-
now by Queen starts playing.
It's a good
Yeah,
thing he
right.
increased his AC by 3.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
AC
know.
is 19 right now, I think. Is that?
19.
But vibroblades incoming.
With advantage. Good luck.
Two 4 ones.
One of them does hit with an exact 19.
Ooh, we don't like that.
The other one
We don't
does.
stand that.
And I get to use my martial advantage now. Because the soldier has an ally within 5 feet of the target that he just hit, gets to deal an extra 2d6 to it.
Ooh.
Oh,
Sounds fake, Russell. You made that
Ouch.
It's technically sneak attack, but just in a different,
Yeah.
a non-rogue character.
Fake
Connor,
news.
that's 19 kinetic damage.
Ow.
Do you have a reaction?
Your reaction's to cry, right?
Melee.
Well, I think the let's see.
Force reflect.
They have to be ranged
No,
attacks.
I do have saber.
No.
I have saber reflect.
Let's
but
go.
Right.
in
Force
response-
reflect does not say ranged attack. Force reflect is anything.
No, saber reflect does not say. It says in response to being attacked.
Yeah, yeah.
So I am
But
definitely.
in the
going to...
casting period, it says one reaction which you take in response to being hit by a ranged attack.
Yeah, no, I'm saying saber reflect is ranged. Force reflect is anything.
Oh, force reflect.
Force reflect
No,
is
It
anything.
says ranged
No,
attack.
it says what one reaction which you take in response to being hit by a ranged attack.
Yeah,
Is
it's
force
in the
reflect?
casting-
Yes.
Yeah, it's in the casting period for some reason.
Oh,
instead of
the one that
actual-
the one that Anthony put in the chat didn't have it.
Saber reflect
Anthony-
also says one ranged attack.
If you look in the database, it's in the
Anthony's
casting
cheating.
period.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
Casting
weird.
time, one reaction. I don't see a casting period. Okay.
You're right. That's super weird.
Yeah, all it says on mine, and I'm pretty sure we copy pasted, was in response
Yeah.
to being attacked. So,
Yeah.
I don't.
It's just
So I'm screwed, aren't I?
Unless
still
you
have one
some
health.
cleric bullshit you can do.
no, man, you're fine.
You still
No,
have
no,
one
no.
health?
Yeah, like, how do I do this? I'm just gonna copy. Oh,
I don't know.
I
was
did
just
the
checking to
wrong
see if-
thing.
Oh, you have a technique.
let me pull it back up because I done goofed on it. Shite. We need rules, character. No, I need force powers.
Oh no, Amazon. Hit Control Z. So I was just trying to look at your
Yeah.
sheet, see if I
No, it's all good. I just re-copy pasted just to make sure. It says in response to being attacked, you raise your weapon to attempt to deflect.
If
But I
you
don't see. Yeah.
go to the actual Star Wars site,
Yeah.
because that's
It's
where
in the-
I look at my spells.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Now I see it. Which you take in response to being dealt damage by a ranged attack.
Yeah.
It's in the casting time, even though it's
Okay.
not in the.
Well.
description.
Okay. I guess I'm down to 1 health.
God bless.
Are going to be getting the tough feet at level 4.
That would be
It almost
smart.
worked. It almost saved you. If he had rolled,
Almost.
if he had rolled 1 point lower,
He would just be unconscious.
yeah.
Alternatively, if Connor would have rolled a 4 on his die 4, he would have been saved.
Because being at
Yeah.
a flat 0 doesn't mean you have to make death saves, right?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, it
does
does.
still? Okay.
That's exactly what that means.
But I wasn't sure if it was when you hit 0 or you have to go
Nah,
below
baby,
0.
zeros, you're out.
There's it.
All right,
Dunzo.
Caro, you'll move.
It's okay. It'll probably be fine, right? He's got a few decisions to make. It's okay.
Yeah. Okay. So, can I use free reaction, the free item interaction, to reload my wrist launcher?
Yeah.
Or is that taken
Oh,
out?
no,
Okay.
reloading is bonus action or action.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
why you gotta have the
All the
power
hookups.
belts and stuff.
But-
yeah.
Well, I have
Missiles
the
don't-
power
missiles
belt,
don't-
but
yeah,
yeah,
missiles don't have those
I'm
hookups.
yeah, I'm gonna have to do that anyway. Okay, so I guess as a bonus action, I'm gonna reload the wrist launcher, and since I don't have to technically drop my sniper to fire it, I'm gonna fire it at the crowd where Dozak and them are at.
Oh no.
He's gonna hit Dozak too.
Yeah.
It is gonna hit Dozak, but he's
Well,
gonna
that
go
one
down
health,
anyways.
But that's a sacrifice I'm willing to make.
My thing is like I can't do 20 damage to kill him over. You know what I mean? I don't think at least I can.
And then you
Right?
crit.
I was not
No,
aiming
no.
it at Ozak. I assume
No.
you're aiming it at one of the
Yeah.
guys, right?
No,
Just-
Yeah,
the most-
exactly.
The most damage you can deal with the secondhand explosion is 20 points of damage, and you need 21 to kill Dozak.
Oh,
So you
EK
can't
bet.
actually.
Nice. we're straight, dude. Don't even
I'm not
trip.
saying you should do that. I'm just saying that's how the math works.
If
out.
he aims
I
it
know,
at
but I
Bozak,
really-
he can hit both of them.
Yeah,
both
he
of
I
the
can
enemies.
hit all three of them.
Yeah.
Trail.
Well, I meant both of the enemies.
he,
Oh
yeah,
no,
he could
there's
just,
a third enemy here, or
There's
on
an
the top.
invisible guy standing.
Oh,
here.
right. I forgot about that guy. I can't see
Yeah.
him, so.
Connor, would you be okay with me firing at you with a rocket?
it's not at you.
I think
But-
Dozak's a little too preoccupied to even know where it would be coming from. So,
So in like looking around
Scheme
and
of things,
seeing,
Dozak isn't gonna be mad at you. I don't think.
I'm looking around. I'm thinking, man, we just killed all these guys, but things are going on, and for some reason Boldgrave can't take on a Jawa, and then Dozak just got hit hard. In a panic, I'm just gonna fire off a rocket in the direction of this guy right here.
Okay, go ahead and roll the hit. I'm here for it.
Not 20.
Okay, hold up. Hold up. 12 is fucking low. Give me a second. I think I have something here.
Defiant.
Can I? I don't know if Defiant.
Yeah.
Oh,
Sure,
his human.
Oh yeah, no, I can. Yeah, I can roll a d4 and add it to the roll. No action required.
I was gonna say you've got Defiant. You've also got maneuvers too.
Yeah, I was gonna do that. I was gonna do that if I couldn't get. So if I don't get it off of Defiant, I'm gonna definitely.
Okay. I'll let you do it this time, but in the future,
Ooh.
Sammy, you tell me if you're doing a maneuver before you roll, because I think you're technically
Well,
supposed to.
but maneuvers trigger on hit, so you don't have to decide you're doing a maneuver
Yeah.
until you hit.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. Yeah.
Yeah, that way you don't waste dice before waste
Right.
resources on
The good news is 16 hits.
Let's go.
roll that damage.
Damage.
Blow them up.
Dozak
Nice.
needless to say, you are now unconscious.
For lack of a better word.
Make a deck save.
I mean, I could try to save a reflective missile.
If he nat 20s on the deck save, Russell, he still has 1 HP.
no, let's call it. No.
Go. Let's see it.
Deck save. You mean?
He's gonna
Okay,
fucking
let's see.
become the Neo, become the chosen one.
Basically.
Oh,
so
close!
Close.
What a time to be alive. I can go ahead and roll deck saves. For
That's hilarious.
boys.
What a meme.
What I mean? Poor Dozak. Dude's just in the thick of it.
Into the thick of it.
9. Oh man. You know what's really rough is
they all saved.
they both saved and it's not enough to kill even the fucking soldier.
At least the invisible guy has to roll concentration check.
At least you took
Yeah.
care of
That's
that
true.
Dozak guy.
He wouldn't have to make a save too, because he's technically in there. No.
He did.
He
Invisible
did,
guy.
and what's
Also, all
what's
three of them
better?
saved.
Yes, all three
I
of them
think it's
saved.
funny that you're disappointed that all 3 of them saved when one of them's your party member.
No, I'm worried about the invisible guy because
There's 3
Well, is that
enemies.
not in the area?
He saved, but because it's an AOE, he still takes half damage, and he rolled a 3 on his concentration check, which means he is now invisible.
Oh,
He has a lot of HP.
yes,
Holy
he
crap.
does.
Wait, did you deduce Connor's damage from him?
Oh, I did. Yes.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
This guy's got like 1 billion HP.
Gave himself some temporary hit points with his action, and this guy.
Okay, shit.
took 9 damage.
I thought he'd be weaker. I really
Yeah.
thought. That's why I did it. I was really hoping to, kill them all.
There were a couple bosses lying throughout here.
If anyone
see.
can stabilize me, I can heal myself for a little bit and get back into it.
Okay, and then I'm gonna accent surge.
Sorry,
Ooh, good
that was,
choice.
That was the 7. That was the 7 damage. He hadn't actually taken that yet.
Oh, okay. I was like,
Sorry.
holy crap.
Yeah. Can you imagine?
What is he?
Got,
a level
12
5
damage
character?
or whatever it was.
I'm gonna accent surge and then just fire my rifle at the guy who's now visible.
Nice. This
Can
is
you
your
all
last.
see those health bars?
Yes.
I can see it.
Just making
I
Then
can't
I'm
see the one on
gonna,
the right.
since I did hit, that's my 5 hits, right? Obviously, or no? I'm gonna expand, I'm not gonna expand a die, but it's since goading is my signature, I can roll do I still roll the D4 though, right?
Yes.
Okay, so
You just don't spend any resources.
fucking 1. Well, it's 1 extra damage, I guess.
Amen.
Fuck, 8? 9? Total of 9? That is so lame.
And then with goading, I need to make a
Wisdom save?
Hold on, I'm gonna put it here.
Keep that.
Oh wait, the fuck, I did the wrong one, my bad.
What's the saving throw?
And then I'm going to move 30 feet in this direction.
I failed my wisdom saving throw.
Nice.
So I will have disadvantage on attack rolls against targets other than you until the end of my next turn.
Okay, so I'm gonna move back this way. Well, actually, hold up. I don't know if I can do that entirely. Oh, whatever. Let's see here.
Just jump over the body.
Well, no, because I guess I can go this way. I guess here. It's fine right here. Here's fine. Okay. And that'll be my turn.
You bloomin' wanker! You blew my cover! You blew me cover! It is actually his turn. And he is going to...
Oh, just my defiance down. I'll have to reload. This will put me down to 20. Where's it at? Is it here?
Don't forget you have the power belt, Sammy, so you can free reload once per turn.
Yeah. I'm gonna. Well, do I have to declare that? So I guess I would have.
Yeah,
reloaded.
technically you'd have to declare that.
Okay, well next time. Well, it'll still be free on the upkeep or come back
As long as
around.
it's
Yeah.
not switching
Well,
weapons, it shouldn't be a
Well, it's about if you want to have ammo for a reaction, you know.
Oh,
You
okay.
wanna
Well,
reload.
yeah. No, that makes sense. Well, I did declare it, so I'm not gonna be that guy.
Let's see.
God, brilliant.
Okay, I'm going to, with my bonus action, I'm going to use Tactical Barrier. You see him tap into his keypad once again, and a thin layer of like not holographic, but like a hologram type material. You see this like thin like shield engulf him. It is basically
Shield of Faith.
Shield of Faith, yes. And he, with his action, however, he is going to move here.
Yeah. Sorry, Kyle.
What's it called? You still have your hand missile you can fire because you reloaded that, didn't you? Or you shot it.
No, I fired it. I fired it at the crowd of guys. Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, see that's and that's honestly why I moved too, is just in case he did move at me. I had that, but I forgot to reload. So
Can't you just shoot him with your sniper rifle right now?
No,
I
that's
didn't
what we're talking
reload.
about.
That's why I didn't reload. Because
Oh.
I had fired once to kill that guy in the beginning, and then I hit again to this guy. But I didn't do the free action to reload, and I'm not gonna, meta game to. I had the free reload.
I appreciate that.
You live and learn.
Use a cantrip. It's called Warding Shot.
Oh, no, that's dope.
Is a cantrip that I make a weapon attack. He's got a shotgun.
Oh,
So I'm going to go ahead and make my ranged weapon attack. It's Sammy.
Ooh, but he's not going to burst or rapid?
Negative, because I'm doing the cantrip.
Oh, okay. Oh,
I
that's true.
think you have to make the regular attack when you do.
I actually have no idea.
And that is going to hit for 8 points of kinetic damage. And on hit, the target suffers the attack's normal effects, and a dim barrier surrounds it. First time it would deal damage before the start of your next turn. So, Sammy, the next time you fire, your damage is going to be reduced by 1d6. And I get to roll that. Or sorry,
Yeah.
2d6, actually.
Oh fuck.
And you took 8 kinetic damage. I don't know if you already did
Yeah, I already did. Yeah, I already subtracted it.
Dozak, that saving throw, please.
That's saving throw.
Just go ahead and crit again. That is
Nope.
one failure. Fulgor,
All
what do
right.
you do?
First off, we're gonna force leap, get ourselves up higher. I don't know.
Right,
I don't know
You
how high
are-
that puts it.
at least 30 feet up now.
All right, cool.
On top of those boxes.
And then I'm gonna ruin this Jawa's day,
All right.
and we're gonna force throw again. So give me a strength saving throw.
I'm good at that. Not. That is a 5.
Oh, that's definitely a fail. All right, Russell, I got a question for you.
Okay.
How far is the ceiling?
Like 80 feet, maybe.
All right, I'm throwing him 60 feet up in the air and just letting him fall back down.
Oh my god. All right.
So he'll take fall damage plus 2d8 when he connects to the ground.
Well,
Oh
he
my
doesn't take the
God.
2d8 when he hits the ground because he doesn't strike anything by the end of his movement.
All right, well the fall damage will be more than the 2d8
Yeah, I mean-
anyway.
The 6x6 is a little bit, efficient.
Do you want to roll the
A
damage?
little bit.
Hell yeah! How many dice am I rolling?
Like 6 dice 6 for 60 feet. Man, being a small creature really bit me in the ass. Oh, it's small or medium. Okay.
23 falling damage.
Yep, that's gonna do it. He crumples in a heap in front of Boldgrave.
Just he splats because he's moving twice as fast.
Yeah. Yeah,
It's getting
he
all
sinks
over
the
my
ground.
shoes.
He,
Blood runs twice as fast out of his body.
when the Jawa hits the ground, the exoskeleton that was once helping him react and move
Crushed him.
faster, like the metal is like crushing into his limbs, piercing him in different places, and
Oof.
he like pincushioned himself with his own gear.
Brutal.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
That's my turn.
Brain.
Kyle?
That's you.
Yeah, I know I'm doing a lot of,
Calculations.
yeah, basically. I'm going to, bonus action. We're going to go ahead and just critically analyze this guy and take a shot at him.
I'm analyzed.
I wish we had the looking emoji with the 2 eyes for when he gets critically analyzes someone.
I'm just gonna roll a natural
Looking at you.
5 because I can't. Well, actually, hold on. How high is the staircase?
You at least 30 feet up.
So it's plus. So it's a 15 total.
Yeah. 15. Unfortunately, with his Shield of Faith or whatever it's called, is not enough.
Wait, did you say 30 feet up?
Yeah, it's 3. Oh, 30 feet. Yeah, it's 10. It's 5. It's plus 5.
Yeah.
Five?
That's plus
Oh,
Oh,
5.
so it's a 17.
So that hits.
Aha! I knew it was up here for a reason.
Yeah. There we go. Over Anakin.
I didn't do
Ground.
There.
any damage, but I got there.
Like, this doesn't sound right. This doesn't feel right.
I'm gonna go ahead and
Hooray for elevation rules.
Yeah.
You know, jetpack seeming a lot more appealing.
Yeah, right? Just get cover. I mean, you can just get high ground anywhere.
I'm going to I don't know how to best. I'm going to go ahead and do a maneuvering strike. Since spend another superiority die and add it to the damage roll. Let's get a little bit of numbers on here. I'm going to use the maneuvering attack.
Cool.
And I'm going to deal an extra 3 damage, 9. And I'm going to on the radio. Boldgrave's going to hear. Get over here. We have a man down. And then Boldgrave, you can use your reaction to move up to half your speed.
Nice.
20. Yeah.
What is there a range on allies?
It says that can see or hear you, and we all have communication
They
devices.
can all hear you because
Yeah.
your head comp. Dang.
Exactly.
Infinite range.
Strats,
Well, not
strats.
infinite, but
Yeah.
Spicy. Cool. Is it your turn?
Then I'm going to.
Oh, I guess I need to make a concentration check, don't I?
Oh,
Shield,
yeah, you do.
Shield of Faith is a.
Concentration.
Oh, cool.
Stress!
And there
More
goes the
stress!
Shield of Faith.
High level stress. I'm gonna actually.
Tactical barrier, excuse me.
He's struggling to concentrate when all his allies are dying around him.
Yeah, so Vrain he lets a shot off with his silent sniper rifle, and it pierces through the barrier that this guy had made for himself, and although it doesn't quite hit his wrist pad dead center, but it hit a component of it, and you can see it sparking a little bit.
What does his shield look like? I'm imagining like kind of like a hexagonal like barrier around him.
I was gonna say like in Guardians when they put on those suits when they go Guardians of the Galaxy, like when they put on the suits and it's just like a hexagonal blue like.
Yeah, that's what I was imagining, and like when it gets damaged, it changes like red and then breaks. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, it just instantly breaks with this sniper round. And you said you were moving, or what's the?
I moved Hammond. I really don't have anywhere to go right now, so I'm
Right where you want to be.
pretty much.
Okay, Jawa is dead. Holdgrave, that would make it your turn.
Yo, that 20 feet was clutch.
It is. It put me in range of everything.
It actually put you in range to get. Wow. Wild.
Tactician subclass.
Let's. Everybody's
I'm
doing
gonna-
cool stuff today.
I'm gonna go ahead and attack this guy with my big sword.
Come on.
Swing. Go for it.
Cool.
Oh, come on, bro.
Eels.
Oof.
Unarmed strike.
I can only buff it by 4. Hold on. I'm gonna use my reaction to buff it by 4. Die 4. I'm gonna use
First
another
one or
superior.
second one?
The
Definitely
second
the
one.
one.
All right.
The 8. 'Cause I'm pretty sure 12 will never hit, but I might be able to get turned to 13 into something.
The second one will connect with the +4.
It's a plus die 4, so it's a
Or a
16 total.
Okay, 16 hits.
Yeah, fuck him up. Punch him in the face.
I'm gonna burn the key point.
Oh, that actually.
It's 8 damage total.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, because it's.
He adds the damage to it too.
Yeah. Oh, it's 8 damage total. I'm gonna flurry of blows.
The dead guy?
No, there's another guy.
This guy's alive.
Yeah.
I just haven't.
Oh,
noticed-
cool. So you can do that. That's awesome.
Hashtag
No.
monk things.
And then I'm gonna go ahead and roll damage on that. 9.
Oh yeah.
He didn't take half damage from the
Right.
rocket.
Oh, he did.
This guy did not.
Ah, okay.
That's
He
true.
targeted this guy on the left, which means.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
It's only a 5 foot. If you had
Fair
shot
enough.
Connor, then you would have hit all 3. But you know.
Yeah, put a death damage
But
on
But yeah, you
But
could
if
have
you
killed
crit,
Connor.
you would have killed Connor.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, fair enough. I was just
I don't
curious.
know that.
So the way it looks is like I ran in, I swung the sword, I missed. I kind of just like slam it into the ground, use it as like a counterweight, and I just jump kick the guy in the neck, and then like, I backhand the other one.
Hell yeah. Yeah, I'm definitely imagining like that like great sword foo where they slam it into the ground and like swing around and like using the weight of it to like
Yeah, exactly, to help me move
All I'm
faster.
seeing is guts. He's just around and start.
Yeah, that's-
people up.
That's the idea. Very inspired by the late great.
Itara Miura.
Yeah, man, rest in peace.
Okay, so this soldier is gonna get down on his knees and start cowering for his life. And he's just like, please, I don't want to die. Not like this. It's not worth it. And he's groveling.
Make a persuasion check.
Calling the DM out on a roll.
That's a 18.
Ooh.
thinking about it. I'm more worried about my shoes right now because that Jawa got all over them.
You're like, he's not worth my time. Okay, that'll bring us to Karo's turn. Karo
Alright.
is still alive,
Yeah.
but he
The
is
free,
pretty rough.
yeah, use my free reload because of the belt. I do
Oh.
have the belt.
Let's go, live and learn.
Yeah, fuck yeah. And yeah, I'm just gonna fucking fire at him for being a nog. Okay. Oh no, that's
Doing
hit.
your-
Does a 15 hit? Because he doesn't have the Shield of Faith anymore, right? Didn't he fail the concentration?
Give me hold up.
So 15 does actually hit.
Did you hear that, Sammy?
Yeah. I'm gonna expand a die anyways, to push him.
Hard flex.
I am going to cast.
Ooh.
Wait.
Heal spell.
Turns out he has like one
Can't.
legendary action.
It's probably just like Hellish Rebuke again or something.
Hallucinatory terrain activates. Like,
I totally thought I did shield.
We were on Tatooine all along.
oh no.
Energy shield.
Shield? He's casting
Oh,
shield.
fuck, I didn't take it. Whoops. Nope, I guess I'm dying.
Let's see here. I'll do this first.
I'm gonna
Oh,
check
fuck
the
me.
list, and I guess it was on the other one.
8?
Alright.
And then he...
is dead.
Oh, he's dead? Okay.
Yeah,
I didn't know if he
good.
was gonna die or not. I didn't know.
No,
He
he's-
seemed to get so much health. Okay, and then I'm just immediately going to start.
It was a pushing attack.
Yeah, it was a pushing attack. Yeah.
Okay, so you with your sniper rifle, you pop up out of cover and you hit him center mass, and like the force of the sniper round from such a close range just it bashes him into the lockers, and you can see the lockers behind him dent as his body gets like pushed into it, and he's like crumbled, kind of like halfway like standing up still like in the locker.
It's the sound
360
of,
no scope.
the sound of twisted metal and broken bones.
Yeah. Then I'll just kind of move. I'll just move. Let me see here. These are dead bodies. Dead bodies. I think I can move here because.
Difficult.
Steps up on the
Yeah.
bar.
So I think I can. Like, this is 15 feet tall. Oh well. I guess I can move here because I was here. Can I move?
15,
You could just walk on the bar if you wanted to.
right here is 30 where you're at.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, that's perfectly fine. I don't really need to go far, so it's fine. And that'll be my turn.
Okay. That guy's dead. Dozak, death saving throw, please.
Let's get that save.
Watch
get
that
that
one.
Let's get that save. Don't wish that on
say
my boy.
that.
I don't
That's
wish it on
alright.
him. I'm just saying.
He's still in it.
A one would have killed him on the spot, bro.
That's what I
Yeah.
mean.
And
Yeah,
Wait,
that's-
no, couldn't you stabilize him? Can't you?
Yeah,
I
we,
thought-
Yeah,
we all have
Yeah,
one
but I
round
thought
to
even-
reverse to him.
I know, but I thought that even though,
if he
I thought
rolls a death save,
yeah, can't you do something to?
Yes.
Isn't there a spell or something?
No,
No,
you could
we
just
don't.
take an action to stabilize him, but you have to roll the
I
medicine
remember,
check.
yeah, I had talked about something.
There's higher level spells that allow you to save someone who died, but
Yeah,
we're not
I
at
remember-
that level. We're
yeah,
not
I
at that
remember
level. That's
Tony
at
used to-
least that's level 5 in D&D and Star Wars. I don't know when and if you get those abilities.
It's probably the same.
So I don't. So
Fulgor, you're
in other words, pretty much all
Yeah.
deaths are permanent right now.
Yeah.
We're gonna
Sure, go on.
force leap, and you said I'm 30 feet in the air.
you're on 30 feet on top of a crate.
Can you just move me where I could get to safely without
mean-
breaking my legs?
You are going to take falling damage.
Yeah, probably
If
there.
I was conscious, I could give you slow descent.
Well, I
but-
could I could just jump down the boxes, so I'm not taking
What's it
fat
called?
damage.
You take falling damage. If my familiar summoning creature took falling damage for jumping off a building at the same height, then you're going to take falling damage.
You can make it to this one. I don't know if you want to jump across.
No, I need to get down so I can hopefully get to
Sneak around.
Dozak.
All right.
I know I can't get that far. I'm also gonna dash.
You
to
could
try
just
to
go
get over there.
bang and then bang.
That's his what's it called? he can only jump 18 feet.
Yeah.
With his,
Oh, man.
he can only jump 3 squares, basically.
You can jump down.
Which will basically put you down here.
With like,
But what you can do is you can use your movement to jump down, and then force leap once you hit the floor to move that extra 3 feet or 3 squares rather. Right?
depends on how many feet he spends jumping down. Unless he just falls.
That is 9 points of falling damage, by the way.
No, I said I wanted to go down the boxes so I don't take the falling damage.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah.
In that case, you'll be here.
I can see that. You just see some Sith guy slowly just trying to climb down boxes.
No, I'm just
How
jumping
edgy.
down the
He's
boxes.
just like, pretty much.
I'm like
he's like, you see him peeling out with his foot for the next foothold. He's like, oh, there it is.
I'm like
So
that
you
new
climb
meme going down
that's
right
your-
now with the crates.
What's up?
Said I'm like that meme going around right now with the crates.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so you use your 30 feet and you climb down. Now, if you want to force jump still or dash, you can do either of those.
Yeah, I'm just gonna dash 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Okay, I'm there now. That's as far as I can get.
Right.
I'm trying,
Okay.
Zach.
I'm going to push the limits of what we can do in one turn.
Oh boy.
Okay, I'm going to I'm gonna pull out my grappling hook, mount it to my gun. My strategy is to shoot assuming this all is remotely possible. I'm going to shoot the grappling hook into one of the beams up here,
Okay.
swing by, and then drop a med pack down in front of Boldgrave.
Okay.
It's it's absolute mad lad, I know, but I'm gonna.
First things first, I need you to make an attack roll
Okay,
for firing the grappling hook.
all right, I will.
Funny. Fuck.
Unnatural
Let's go.
20, but that's unnatural 20, so it's still good.
Still
So
good.
You fire and the grappling hook latches precisely where you mean to. And then for the swing, I think this is probably athletics.
Oh boy.
Not my strong suit, but
Oh boy.
Yes, I do think this is an athletics. It's a Tarzan swing.
Yeah, because you're like trying to hold on.
Yeah, you're trying to hold on and drop
And
the
throw
this will be easy to
something.
Drop the pack too. So I'm only gonna make you roll one skill check.
well, as long as it's nearby. 10? That's not bad. 10's not bad. It's above 10. It's 10,
above
okay?
10. That's
It's
all
not
I needed.
nothing.
That's
Yeah.
all I wanted. All right, so you I'm not sure exactly how far you can swing with that.
Well, the grappling hook has a range of 50 foot length. And 50 foot put me
Damn.
at pretty much exactly
So
right
he's gonna be
above them.
10 feet above
Yeah, but
the
you're
ground.
30 feet.
Yeah,
You're only
I'm gonna
30 feet above, though.
I'm basically going to swing, drop
You're gonna
it,
hit the ground.
and then I'm just going to have to, hit the ground
Run.
and roll.
Yeah, you're gonna have to.
basically.
Yeah, it's like a tuck and roll thing. Yeah.
I guess you could say you're getting into the swing of things.
Haha! I'll make any dexterity saving throws or any other damaging checks I have to make. Obviously, because I'm about to roll out of this really badly.
All right, dexterity saving throw. We'll see if we can get the three-peat.
This man made a challenge out of this
That's
turn.
I mean, you wasn't
Yeah.
kidding about pushing
Look
the
at
limit.
that. Pushing the limits, dude, to go further beyond Super Saiyan. Let's go.
Been spending all of my actions and bonus actions and
For real, dude.
You do manage to tumble out of it. However, because it was a pretty substantial drop, you do still take a little bit of falling damage. You're going to take 6 points of falling damage.
Okay, then and then I probably roll into the boxes over here or something.
Yeah, yeah. You managed to pull yourself to a stop before crashing into anything else, but you pretty mostly gracefully landed.
Did that toolbox fall off on the other side?
No, he caught it.
Oh, okay.
It's about to fall, and he just pushes it back into place. And the med pack that he dropped lands within your grasp, Bold. Actually, I guess it'd be in this square probably.
Lands right on top of Dozak.
Yeah, lands on his face.
The exact 1 point of damage for his final dissing.
Gosh.
I'll use my action to use the med pack on Dozak.
Okay.
That is 1 hit die plus your con mod.
Then I'm gonna use my bonus action on Arm Strike this guy.
You still can't.
Fuck yeah,
You still
kill
can't. You still can't unarmed strike. But
Why not?
you have to spend the
make
attack
an
action to get the bonus action.
Yeah. You can only unarmed strike if you attacked with your action.
If you
Just
make the
had
attack
this-
action.
I just had to save this kid.
But the good news is Dozak
Connor's
is
not dead?
stable. Yes.
4 HP.
One second.
Plus his
He's like,
constitution.
he's
though.
like, 1 second, I'm taking my turn back.
No, that's not what I'm saying.
No.
I have like no bonus actions. Suck.
Your bonus actions are like disengaging and dashing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you can use it to dodge or something. I don't know.
What do you think of this guy who's still groveling at you?
Yeah.
You were thinking about it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he's not actually like.
Just because he was thinking about it, I mean, the
I'm
rest of the
gonna-
party was.
I'm gonna tell him to go sit on the staircase and wait. Like, hey, you. Get up and move your ass to that staircase and sit there till I tell you otherwise.
Maybe take his head con from him, and his data pad if he's got one.
That would require an action, no?
Yeah.
that
he-
would be smart.
Yeah. Just you can tell him to do something, but yeah, right now you can really only just speak to him.
Are we out of initiative?
Actually,
Hell yeah, do something.
Dozak, make an athletics check.
Oh no.
Oh no. No, there's a second shipment that's supposed to arrive at any moment.
Athletics?
Yes.
Rip.
Oh,
The first natural one.
So the soldier, as he's getting up to move where Boldgrave instructed him to go, he's actually going to grapple Dozak and move back 15 feet with his gun pointed at Dozak's head.
Nice!
Okay, no. This works. This works.
Oh, this is so
no.
And he's
annoying.
like,
Oh,
"None of you
it is-
motherfuckers move, or this guy gets it. I'll blow his brains out. I don't care."
Nobody do anything. I have a plan.
We all can do something. This is like a. Well, I guess assuming we don't miss.
It is currently Karo's turn.
I mean, I literally just have to misty step away from him. I can literally teleport out of his.
If
grasp.
I had missed my shot, Russell, is there a chance I hit Dozak?
Only if you roll a 1.
Only if I roll a 1?
Only if
Hell
you roll a
yeah.
No, guys, no. Let me get him, please. This is my mess.
well, get to your
I can't
turn
wait
when
that
we
long,
get
and
to
I
your
have something
turn,
to prove to Boldgrave that he can't match my body count.
Get it? You're a whore. It's all right.
18 hits.
I get a little crazy after some spice too.
Gotta blast this man, send him to the Shadow Realm.
What is that?
How do you want to do it, Sammy? I'll give you the.
Yeah,
Look at
so-
distraction.
So I guess as he
So
As
he's got Dozak, like, the hostage basically. He's grappled him and he's got his gun up to his head.
like at this point, it's just like, I guess he's kind of like, he looks around, scans the room. I just look at him, just like, come on, man. And without like any like actual concentration, just kind of pick up the rifle, just a quick glance into the scope, and then fire, and then drop the gun. Almost like it took no effort to do it.
Quick
All of us are so unamused by this entire plan this guy came up with.
The guy, like, at Dozak, as you feel him release from you, he, like, slowly falls back and just collapses on the ground. Okay, now we're out of initiative.
Okay, the first thing I'm going to do is stand up and brush myself off.
Loot the bodies.
Then I'm going to tell everyone to like lock the doors. We know there's another shipment coming, and we need to be prepared for them. And then I'm going to go to this guy here, and I'm going to pull out his wristband and communication device, figure out who he was talking to, and then once I figure that out, I'm going to go into their main computer system and begin kind transferring all their information here into my wrist pad and then wiping it from their hard drives.
Okay, go ahead and give me a technology check.
I actually do have a slicers kit as well,
Okay.
so I can do technology or slicers. It's actually the same.
Slicers.
It's actually the same bonus.
What's up, Jama?
Where's the beer?
I turn around and I'm like, it's right over there.
Yeah, there is an ice chest between the couch and the lockers. Like.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I just like open
not
up the fridge
but
and I just like kind of like grab whatever beer's there and I just start drinking it.
yeah, there's
I'm
one
going-
left.
Dang. I'm gonna second level heal myself.
Okay.
Oh, it didn't cast. It didn't roll the dice. Okay.
No, it doesn't. You have to,
Yeah, you have to set
set
up
up
a
a.
macro for that. There's an app for that.
2
I rolled a 14 less.
plus.
So, Vrain, you when you get into his slicers kit, you see that he had contacted the name of the code
Nice.
was Jujon Chobnek.
Was that freaking what's his name's brother or something?
Juju.
Sounds about right.
They share a last name.
Yeah,
Oh.
and they're very similar freaking first name.
That's the person he contacted. Can I? Is there a recording of the message he sent?
No, there's not a recording. There's only a just the call log basically of like
Okay.
incoming and outgoing or outgoing,
Alright.
whatever.
They always
Um,
these guys are the same kind of guys who always buy the shitty Rimdale beer. Like, what's the point? They're just like it's all fizz, no pop. It's like you might as well just drink soda.
You
I
knew
look
that
at
was
him.
going to be the case before you walked in here.
I look at him. I look at Volker and I'm like, maybe if you put the beer down, you'd be able to kill more guys like me. I kind of like sling my sniper and I walk up to Vrain and I said, hey, I thought this was just recover, the shipment. What are you doing here on this computer? What's all this data you're trying to get a hold of?
He contacted somebody. I wanted to know if we were in danger. As for the data, that wasn't on the table, so I'm taking it. And I'm going to. I actually don't know where the computer is, but this looks like a computer.
That looks like a
So there was a
computer.
screen. No, right where you're standing.
Okay.
So there's a screen, and it's basically like a CCTV or whatever. Like there's a 24-hour tape basically that has it's a live feed of the cameras, and they record 24 hours back.
I'm going to hard wipe. I'm going to transfer the last 24 hours into my wrist pad, and then delete everything.
Sorry.
I'm gonna go ahead and make my rounds and start using my security kit to lock the doors and the garage doors. You want me to make a check for that?
Yeah, it looks like Fulgor is actually helping you because he said he wanted to lock the door.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, that makes sense.
So you'll have advantage because Fulgor is actually helping you with that.
And then after locking the door, I'd like to check the bodies for grenades.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
too.
Yes.
I feel like if there was, like, would have been years on us.
Throwing them, right?
Yeah, when they're all grouped together in the front. Yeah, I figured
I
that
don't
would
know,
be the case.
man. What if they set off a grenade that's in the fucking warehouse?
Yeah, they don't want
So
to.
Zach-
Probably didn't want
Oh.
to damage the goods too.
One of my guys actually took fireball, and I was like, "Man, I want to use this, but this seems highly dangerous here." So that security is successful. You find they actually have like a like one of those what are they called? But like it's like a brace for the door, and it like
Oh, like
whenever you put it
the
in-
the burglar bar.
yeah, burglar, yeah, like one of
Like
those.
sits across or what?
Yeah,
Mhm,
yeah, you
yeah.
put it in, and it expands to block the entire door.
Cool. And what about the garages?
That's what Dozak is doing. I wanted
Oh,
Dozak
okay.
to go check the garage doors and make sure that they were locked.
All right, so
Okay, Fulgor, go ahead and give me an investigation check for looking for grenades, and Dozak, give me perception.
Can I guidance myself first?
Sure.
Sweet. Guidance, I believe, is a die 4. Yes, die 4 key. Investigation. Oof. Well, 8.
Damn.
Yikers. Yeah, you pat these guys down, and they're all carrying armor, blasters. They're equipped with blaster carbines. They each have a backup power cell, but no grenades.
I guess I'll gather the power cells and hand them to Karo.
Okay. There's a power cell for each of the generic-looking ones. However, the other 3, the Jawa and the 2 other humanoids, they all had slug cartridges. And the amount of slug cartridges they had were... what is the reload? They each had 12 rounds on them. So, times 3, I guess. Well, they had 12 rounds on them each.
Okay.
So I guess that's like 36, right?
Actually, I'll just put them on the table here, so whoever's using rounds can take what they need.
Okay. And finally, Dozak, when you approach the center loading bay, the door begins to open slowly. And that's
Dozak is going to take the hide action.
Session, and that's where we're going to end tonight's session.
Oh, well,
On the cliffhanger.
the next eve of the battle. Okay. I was actually gonna. How long did it take me to download the information?
Not long. I mean,
Okay, because I didn't get to say something because I was letting everybody else do their thing. But all I was gonna do was just grab my like my bipod off the staircase and all that stuff. Yeah, some. Okay.
Some assumed type stuff.
Yeah, exactly. That's all I was gonna do.
Cool.
Ah.
All right, everybody. Well, anybody who was watching us, I think our boy Mr. Guajardo has been with us pretty much the whole stream. So thanks for watching, and thanks for spamming our chat with emojis. It definitely helps. Every little bit helps, and we'll be back in 2 weeks unless we hear otherwise. That's our current schedule. We play every other week, but we'll be back for another stream of Star Wars, and hope everyone has a good week. Is it Sunday yet?
And I believe Ben's been watching too, so.
Oh yeah.
Thanks, Ben.
Ben.
Okay.